Hey. Sorry, I had to change the time because I was recording two new songs, so my bad. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stick around. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I know I'm like super late tonight. I don't know where everyone is, but I had stuff that I had to get done. So my apologies. But I used to think that Craig was just an idiot. And I realized tonight that he's heavily being lied to by Beekj. And Beekj is also being lied to. So we're going to address all of it. So let's get into it. Here's my two new songs. And Craig, you might want to come over here and listen because, yeah.
She talks like a saint on a dirty red stage, but the story changes page by page. Every tear got a price tag on it, every word got a twist on it. She pokes that match till the whole thing burns, then looks around like she never learned. Eyes shut tight when the camera rolls, then she wakes up wanting comfort and gold. Oh, she wants the room to bleed with a tale that feeds her need. But the cracks all show tonight when the truth comes in too bright. Milk that cow, till the tail runs dry right now. Milk that cow, can't cash in on every vow. She wants your pity, your time, your pay, but the truth don't bend that way. Milk that cow, till the tail runs dry right now. She borrows a heart and never gives back, leaves a trail of smoke and a broken track. Asleep on the live with the phone still on, then she wakes up mad when the grace is gone. She asks for help with a silver tongue, then blames the world when the light gets hung. Promises fly like dust in wind, and the same old game starts up again. Oh, she wants the room to bleed with a tale that feeds her need, but the cracks all show tonight when the truth comes in too bright. Milk that cow, till the tail runs dry right now. Milk that cow, can't cash in on every vow. She wants your pity, your time, your pay, but the truth don't bend that way. Milk that cow, till the tail runs dry right now. One day the door shuts hard, no more favors in her jar, no more falling on her knees, no more begging on repeat. Milk that cow, till the tail runs dry right now. Milk that cow, can't cash in on every vow. She wants your pity, your time, your pay, but the truth don't bend that way. Milk that cow, till the tail runs dry right now. She rolls that camera on and starts another tale. Same old tears, same old speech, same old house of sales. She pokes, then pokes, and pokes till the whole thing turns to smoke. Then she nods off mid-sentence, like the truth ain't worth a joke. She wants those pity hands, she wants the easy heart, but every word she sells falls apart. All she does is grift, grift for everything. Tell me one more lie, lie while the comments ring. She wants your mercy, she wants your cash, but the whole damn story falls apart too fast. Grift, 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 that's all she. 3 kids left in the dust while she played that victim tune. Every bill she never paid had somebody else to do. And the father stands there broke, can't even work it straight, trying to feed those kids on hope while she counts up what she takes. She begs with those red eyes, then laughs behind the screen. A saint when she's in trouble, a thief when she's seen. All she does is grift, grift for everything. Tell me one more lie while the comments ring. She wants your mercy, she wants your cash, but the whole damn story falls apart too fast. Grift, 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 that's all she is. I've seen that kind of hunger, wear a halo and a grin, take the blame, take the money, then start the whole lie again. If you're looking for the truth, girl, it's buried in the mess, under every borrowed story and every fake distress. All she does is grift, grift for everything. Tell me one more lie while the comments ring. She wants your mercy, she wants your cash, but the whole damn story falls apart too fast. Grift, 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 that's all she is.
So those were my 2 new songs that I made tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed them. And I figured they were kind of appropriate. So, poof. All right. There was something I was going to tell you guys first. Don't forget, you got 2 more days for 10% off candles. And Memorial Day weekend, I'm going to be doing another one. I just put in a really big order, so I got a lot of stuff coming in, which is a good thing. And there was something I was going to tell you guys, and now I forgot. Shit. Oh my God, I can't remember. Oh well, I'll get to it. I forgot. Oh well. Oh, I know what it was. So I caved in, guys. I completely caved in, and I used bleach on my hair. And I couldn't be happier with the result. I did a good job. I will show you guys this weekend. I don't have any makeup on, but and unlike Brittany, I don't have any filters, but it really came out good. Like, it's platinum. It's double processed. I still held on to the integrity of my hair. And if I say so myself, it looks fucking good. I'm pretty happy with it. So that's what I want to tell you guys. Let me actually, you know what? I sent Sage a picture. Hold on. Sage is like, Mom, you missed your calling. All right. Now, I don't have a drop of makeup on. But it's such good lighting. I'm going to show you guys. Yep. All right. You ready for the results? Hold on. But I'm so proud of it. I'm like, oh my God, I did so good. Thank you, Brad Mondo, for a beauty school dropout. I think I did fucking awesome. Hold on. I know, right? Well, shit. Fuck. All right. Ignore the no makeup, though. Well. Oh, wait. See this card. Hold on. All right. How fucking good did that come out? I was like, damn, I did good. Exact color that I wanted. So happy with it. I didn't break anything. My integrity of my hair is still good. Fucking love it. Absolutely love it. So I had to use bleach. Didn't it come out really good? I was like, damn, I did good. It's like, thanks, Brad Mondo. Yeah. So in the very front where it was already like platinum, the purple shampoo that I used made it turn purple, but that'll come out. But didn't that come out really good for doing it myself? I think I did a great job. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I ended up sucking it up and using bleach. And yeah, saved myself a couple $100. So, all right, let's get into this. So old Craigie boy, I used to think was just an absolute fucking moron. Yeah, I watch Brad Mondo videos all the time. He's like, make sure you use a lot of bleach, blah, blah, blah. But I did go to beauty school for like a month and a half. Like, I joke around that I'm a beauty school dropout, but I literally only went for like a month and a half. And then Brad took me out. Like, we had just started learning color when I dropped out. So I joke around about it, but yeah. But yeah, I watch Brad Mondo videos all the time. and all these bleach fails about what not to do, what to do. And one of the things I learned is like, make sure you cover it. And I actually had foils that my sister-in-law had left here a long time ago. I was like, wait, those are in the garage. So I grabbed them out of the garage and I foiled my whole head. And at first it was yellow. So this morning, I know that Brad said you have to bring it to a really pale yellow. And it was a really pale yellow. So I went up to Sally's and I got another toner. I bought T18 because I knew it was light enough. Then I went over to Ulta and I bought some Oraplex and got to work, mixed it up, and put toner with the Oraplex, and there we go. And it worked perfectly. Yeah, banana yellow. I said canary yellow, but it worked out perfectly. I left toner on for about 30 minutes, I washed it off, and boom, that was the result. So, and my hair feels good. So, there's that. But I caved in. But now I'm the exact color that I wanted. All right. So enough about my hair. Let's get into this. Brittany, you are lied to on every stream. From people like Janelle and Notorious Ash. Brittany, I was not upset last night about the toe thing at all. I just happen to be a passionate person, and some people may misconstrue that as being upset or, as they put it, I was ranting. No, you don't know me that well. And maybe you should watch yourself, Brittany, because yeah, that was not me mad. I can honestly say that I have not been mad on the internet in a long time. The only person that could really make me mad, I just ignore. And that's One Ton. And it's not anything she says because I don't listen to her. It's just her passive aggressive attitude that puts me over the edge and really hits a nerve. Even if she said, "How's your day?" it hits a nerve. That's why I don't listen to her. So, and again, it's not because she says anything. Like, she could literally say, "Hey, Laura, how's your day?" And it would fucking tailspin me just because of who she is. So, you, Brittany, you are laughable. There is nothing that you can say to me that would make me mad, that would make me so over the top or make me freak out. No. Especially talking about my cute little toes. I was told from somebody this morning, Britt, that you couldn't show your feet because you're a colitis or cooties or whatever it was. But before you make fun of someone's feet, Britt, you might want to show yours. And if you can't show yours, then you probably don't want to make fun of someone else's feet. Just saying. And again, like I said last night, that's the only thing that you have on me for 2 days is a toe that you think is so bad, then I'm doing fucking awesome. Absolutely awesome. And I'm proud of that. Like, literally fucking proud of that. Of all the horrible things on the internet that I have said, and that's all you got on me. Hey, more power to me. Go me. Because that just makes me that better of a person. But while I was listening to her tonight, I noticed a lot of lies and a lot of things that Craig doesn't seem to know. And I think, Craig, you should know them. I really think you need to know. Because if she lies to her audience this much, I can only imagine how much she lies to you, which I'm sure is a lot. So before I even get into that, let me let you guys know that Brittany took my challenge and she said that it was fine if I prove, oh, I know that, Whitney, that I can prove that her baby's in the NIC unit. Okay. You gave me permission. Good to know. Thanks, Britt. So when I do prove it, you can't say anything. You can't get mad or anything, right? Like, you don't know who I know. You don't know anything. And that's the thing. 22,000 subscribers, you never know who could be a nurse there. You never know who I might know. Do you? Nope. And it's not even about me calling because they don't give information. But I just want to know, I have your permission to prove it, Britt. So as long as you gave me that permission, we're all good. And I can prove it and you can't come back. So make sure this is what you want. Make sure that you're ready to own up to it. That's all I'm going to say on that. And if you tell me you're ready to own up to it, then I'm all for it. And I will go ahead and put out the evidence. If you tell me no, then that's fine too. But I can assure you, it's not a matter of, oh, let me call the hospital. And I don't even know what fucking hospital it is. But let me go ahead and call the hospital and ask them, is this baby still there? Yeah, that's not going to happen. That would never happen. And I know that's what you think is going to happen, Britt, but no. So again, make sure that you really want me to put this out, and I will. And then you can apologize to me and you can apologize to everybody. Now, Craigo, not one of the things you said, a lot of things that you say. Sometimes I just think you're dumb. But after listening tonight, I realized that you're not really dumb. You just don't know any better. You really believe in your heart that your girlfriend has done nothing. You really, truly believe that GW is after her for no reason. And that Clue and Cletus are just mean, ugly people that went after her for no reason. You believe this, don't you? You think that Brittany is a victim. And you think that they don't have valid reason for doing what they do. And I'm just curious if she has told you why Granny is so mad, why people talk about her, why Clue and Cletus started talking about her. The people she thinks are her friends are actually trolling her. Did she tell you all that? Do you know that she had filed multiple court hearings with Clue and Cletus? That she actually tried to bring them to court for an RO and try to get money out of them? And Granny and Queen Bee. Did you know all this, Craig? And all Clue and Cletus did was talk about her on the internet. They didn't go into her real life. They didn't try to go into her real life. They just reviewed her on the internet. That's all they did. Just like you said, like, just talking shit on the internet, that's all they did. And next thing you know, they were being extorted for money and had to pay $10,000 to go to a court hearing in North Carolina when your girlfriend didn't show up and showed up super late. Did you know all this, Craig? Did you know that she initiated it and tried to extort them? When it comes to Granny, do you know how many times her story has changed? I don't mean Granny's story, I mean your girlfriend's story. Your girlfriend's story has changed so many times when it comes to Granny's watching. Granny and your girlfriend absolutely have a history. I will not deny that. They've gone back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh no, she told him that I had a live scheduled with him in the name. So he might hear this. So she then said, hold on. Now I lost my train of thought. All right. So they have gone back and forth, back and forth, back and forth like a fucking tennis match. Sometimes Granny's on top, sometimes BJ's on top, then Granny's on top again, and BJ's on top again, and it just goes and goes and goes and goes. And it's been going on for years. Okay. So being that it's gone on for years, Brittany was concentrating more on true crime, and Granny was more in drama. But Brittany took true crime to a level that most of us wouldn't. And Granny was just trying to kind of feel her way and didn't know what direction she was going in. And kind of, figured out where she was going, what she was doing. And all of a sudden, and, Granny found out that prisoner escaped in her backyard, basically. And she was going to take a 15-20-minute drive to this place where Daniel Calavante was. She met JLR. JLR was besties with Nick. It's how she met Nick. So Nick, being the criminal that he is, Nick had known that there's this YouTuber that lives in the area. Granny had a couple of thousand subs at that point. She did not have a lot. And again, she was just trying to break away from the whole Natasha thing. And if any of Granny's people are in here and I'm saying something wrong, let me know. But I think I'm pretty on point. And Granny had, Nick needed a reason to get Granny because he knew that Granny lived in the same town as him. And she was in the same area. Same with Barbecue Lady. Now, Barbecue Lady was a little different because she taunted him on Twitter and went back and forth with him. Granny did not. Granny barely even knew who the fuck Nick was. Literally, barely knew who Nick was. Just met him during the whole Daniel Calavante and met him through JLR. So, did I, Crystal? Woo woo. So, all of a sudden, Nick, being the criminal that he is scouting for people who know Granny. Somebody that can give him a reason to make Granny on this. So Nick put out his feelers. Nick asked around. And lo and behold, Nick was brought over to Brittany. And Brittany said, I will sign that motherfucker. No problem. I'm going to write a declaration. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And her story about why she signed it are lots and lots and lots of different stories about why it was signed. But her latest story is that it had to do with the guy who died on your front lawn or something, because she showed who it was, something like that. That was her latest story. I know that, and I'm just giving you some background, Craig, because I know that you may be a little lost and not know much. So there's the background. But Brittany already lost that case. They made case law. Well, they're making case law. They have everybody from the ASPCA to Pennsylvania government. Like, it is a landmark win for Granny and Barbecue Lady. It was already decided that they will get lawyers' fees. Both of them are fighting for not preliminary, ACLU. Thank you. What are they fighting? I can't think of the fucking name. Not preliminary. I watch Gray. It is making state history, but what's the word I'm looking for? What fees are they going for? My mind is absolutely blank. Not the injunction. It starts with a P. Punitive damages. Thank you. I couldn't think. Thank you, Tara. Tara, how come you're not green? Didn't you just turn green the other day? I could have sworn you went green again the other day. Yeah, punitive damages. So that's what they're still fighting for. But Craig, she already lost. I don't know what percentage Brittany is going to have to pay, but it's big, because you're talking lawyer fees of about $180,000 combined. It was 10 plaintiffs. Well, one died, so now we're down to 9. And you can pretty much rule out Dog, because he hasn't even said fucking boo. But it's probably going to be divided up between about 4 or 5 of you. And even if she only had to pay 10%, 10% of $200,000 is a lot of fucking money. A lot more than she has, and a lot more than you have. And if you don't know, let's look at it. Let's go pretty much exact, okay? So Granny's lawyer fees are what, 90,000? And Barbecue Lady was like 85,000 or something, right? Am I right? Hold on. So 90,000 plus, let's say 85,000. And then $175,000. So if she only has to pay 20%, that's $35,000. $35,000. And that's only if she has to pay 20%. Did she tell you that, Craig? Now, again, that's just lawyers' fees. That's assuming they don't even get punitive damages. And I understand that your girlfriend doesn't tell you these things, but she's not getting out of this. And there's no way to present any evidence in anything, because it's already decided. She seems to think that, yeah, you're right, Tara. It's probably not even half of it. But your girlfriend seems to think that she won't have to pay a big part of it and blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. We'll just say she'll have to pay 20%. That's $35,000 at just 20% of the alleged final bill. If that bill goes up even more, and let's say I'll even give a little, let's say she's got to pay 10% of 300,000 by the time it's all done. Do you know how much that is, Craig? I will help you. 10% of 300,000 is, guess how much, Craig? Guess how much? You got it. And I don't know why you don't take this shit seriously. And I realized it's because you probably don't know. You probably are being lied to nonstop, and you have no idea how much shit she is actually fucking in. And there's no way to wiggle out of it. So again, Craig, if you're not a math whiz, even if she only has to pay 10% of, let's say, 300,000, it's not rocket science. That's still that's still 30 grand. If it's 200,000, that's still 20. She's fucked. And I don't know if you're going to grift from subs to pay these bills, but that's a given. That doesn't even include punitive damages. And that's what your girl signed. Now, when it comes to lawyers, they're going to get paid, whether it comes from you or the people that you won on. Either way, they're going to get paid. So Granny's lawyer is either going to get the money from her and then get it from you and pay back Granny, or he's not going to charge Granny, which we already know he already is, and then just collect it from you. But either way, they're going to get paid. And the lawyer is going to come after you guys for it. And lawyers can take your house. They can take your cars. They can take whatever the fuck they want. The only thing they can't take are your children. But CPS probably going to take yours anyway. But that's neither here nor there. So my point is, Craig, while you're wasting your money at Best Buy, buying this, buying that, grifting here, grifting there, you just might want to realize that oh yeah, I forgot about that. Not today. We're going to get there. Thank you for reminding me. That's just one part of it. Okay. Then you have when your girlfriend sent out all of these C&Ds where she was trying to extort people. And when I say people, I mean Queen Bee, Clue and Cletus, and Granny's Watching. While she just lost the case with Granny's Watching. So then she decides to, what's the word? I just said it. Extort her for money and sends another restraining order or whatever because she's such a badass. So what does Granny do? Granny is smart. Granny says, you know what, Beekj? Fuck you. You're not going to do this. Granny gives a call to a lawyer and says, we need to answer this. We need to send this right back to her attorney. So Granny's lawyer drafts up a proper motion, sends it back to the attorney. And you know what the attorney said? This one that you allegedly paid all these thousands of dollars to? They said, "Oh, I'm sorry. We don't know you. I don't represent her." Okay. The C&D was written, and the C&D said, literally said, that they want money and that they need to contact her. I mean, that they should contact the attorney or whatever it was. So Granny did that. Granny's lawyer contacted the attorney. Nope. The attorney disappeared. Not Granny's attorney, your attorney. Totally disappeared. So that left people wondering, was this fake to begin with? Is this lawyer a phony? Who actually wrote these C&Ds? Nobody believed the receipts, nothing. So, as you know, lawyers cost money. So, Granny, Cletus, Clue, and Granny's attorney, Cletus and Clue figured out, or Cletus figured out a way that Granny would not have to go to North Carolina. They contacted Granny, who contacted her lawyer. Her lawyer said, "This is genius," and filed it. Well, that filing costs money. And for him to file in courts, go to court, do all the paperwork, try to contact Brittany's attorney, all that costs money. And it came to over $10,000. Well, because Brittany just ignored it like she does everything, I believe that Granny won that case. I believe that that's said and done and won. And Brittany is now gonna, I don't know if it went to court. Yeah, I forgot, but I remember hearing she won. So Brittany now owes Granny this $10,000. Hey, you're on. This $10,000 for this declaratory judgment. Am I right? And guess who's paying for that? Oh, declaratory is July 14th. But didn't they rule on it already, though? Or am I wrong? I thought that technically Granny won, and now they're going on the 14th for the judgment part of it. Am I wrong for that? Some reason I remember hearing that. Yeah, because Brittany never answered it, right? She never responded to it like she does everything. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, though. I'm pretty sure that because Brittany never responded, I am correct. Yeah, it's the judgment part of it. Yeah, GW has already won from a default judgment. That's what I thought. I remember hearing that. So she already lost, and there's no presenting evidence. There's no doing anything. It's a default judgment because BJ didn't respond. She ignored it like she ignores everything else. Shocker, I know. So Craig, she's already in the hole for thousands, tens of thousands. Did you know all this? Because I get the impression that you seem to think, and by the way, Craig, all this can be justified by court records. You're not stupid. Go look up the court records. You'll see it. It's all on there. Like, it shows default, that she won by default. That's a real thing. I know Brittany thinks if she just ignores shit, it goes away. No, it's a real thing. And every single thing that Brittany is in court with them for, the other side has won. It's just a matter of money. And again, don't take my word for it, Craig. Go ahead and look up these court records. Ask around. You'll see. This isn't people just talking out of their ass. This isn't people that are just making shit up. Like, this is why people are mad. This is why people are fed up. And this is why Granny may seem so mad all the time. She has every fucking right to be. Believe me, Granny's going to be living it up and partying once all of this shit is done and she knows that she's got tens of thousands of dollars coming to her. Oh, she'll be happy as a pig in shit. You seem to think that this case with Julie is like so big and bad. That's nothing, dude. Absolutely nothing compared to the shit that your girlfriend started. ROs that she filed, judgments that she lost. And I really get the impression, dude, that you don't know any of it. And, you know, I heard you say tonight, we didn't do nothing. All we did was, you know, talk a little shit on the internet. And Brittany's like, yeah, I know. That's when I was like, you know what? He's not stupid. He just does not know. Nobody has filled him in on what's really going on and why people really have an issue with her. And you know, we all know that Craig's not a liar. Like, he may go along with some stuff, but he's not a liar. Does he know how fucked up his girlfriend really is? Does he know how much shit she's in? I don't think so. I really, truly don't. And she could try to bash me here, bash me there, bash me here. That doesn't change the facts, dude. It doesn't change the facts at all. And the fact that Craig is so clueless about all of this, well, he can't know something if he just doesn't know. And for him to say the only thing that you guys have ever done is just talk a little shit, no. No, 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 no. It's much bigger, way bigger. Oh, I know she lies to him. That's what I'm saying. I bet he didn't even know about the ROs. And then she has the audacity. And I heard this too. Now, I don't know if she's done, I'll play it. If she's not done, I'm not going to play it yet. She has the fucking audacity to turn around and compare GW's money and her money. Brittany, here's what you're forgetting. Granny's lawyer fund wasn't by her own doing. Granny's lawyer fund was because someone initiated it, namely you, but she was forced into a lawsuit and was like, oh my God, what the fuck am I going to do? You initiated the lawsuits. You needed money for a lawyer by your own fucking doing, not for any other reason, but because you wanted to start a lawsuit and you wanted to hire some piece of shit attorney who couldn't even answer his own fucking, his own ROs. That's the difference. It's apples and tomatoes. Yes, they're both fruit, but they're both red, but they are so vastly different. And that's what I feel like with you and Granny. You don't compare your bullshit. And I'm not saying that Granny has been a sparkling angel her entire YouTube career, because she absolutely has not. However, a dog can see how much Granny has changed over the years. A kid could see how much Granny has changed. Just her vocabulary alone has grown exponentially. Does she still fuck up words? Yeah. Absolutely she does. Who doesn't though? But she really has grown. Anybody can see it. Martucci has done very well for her. So for you to constantly keep bringing up her past, I have an issue with this. And I have an issue with this because I hate people doing it to me. I know I did it to Granny for a while, and I was wrong for it. Because if I don't want people doing it to me, then I shouldn't do it to someone else. So the fact that at least people can say how much I've changed, people can say how much Granny's changed, but you know what, Beekj? Nobody can say that you've changed. Nobody. I have not heard anybody, even people in your own camp, say how much you've grown over the years, how much you've changed over the years. Actually, you've gotten a lot worse. And, you know, you said, and you were talking about something tonight that I don't want to forget. That's why I'm just throwing it in now. You had said for a long time, the first time CPS was ever called on you was in April of last year. That's what you said, your words. But I was on your panel 2-3 years ago. I was literally up there when you came in and said somebody called CPS on you. Was that a lie? Which one was a lie, Beekj? Was April of last year the first time CPS was called? Or did you lie when I was on panel? And that was when Granny said, you know, it was called on her, because CPS doesn't normally, someone's not going to call to go to the school. They're going to go to your house. If someone knew what school your kids go to, they would know where you live. So I just have a hard time believing that you've changed at all, because you haven't at all. You just lie to everybody. You know, you made a comment tonight at the beginning where you were like, and I'm going to play the video with Justin, but I guess Justin called you out for something, and I don't know what it's about, but I'm going to find out. But I just, like, everybody that you were in sync with has found out who you are, and it's not a matter of money. Not everything is about views, Brittany. Some people just have integrity and can see what is right in front of them, no matter how many views they get or don't get. That's what you don't get. Not everything is about views. I mean, you have, let's say, 500 people, and you have less active chatters than I do, and I only have 200. And I have more active chatters than you get. You have mostly hate watchers. Granted, are you still making money on it? Yeah, you are. But you look at someone like Sinner, who maybe has 80 in her chat, 80 in his chat, still has more active chatters than you at 600. So do you have any original people left? Any? Because I don't think you do. I think you just have these new people that you lied to. And the fact that you're continuing to lie to them and they allow it, hey, when they get burned, that's on them. I don't feel bad for them at all. At all. Any sub, you could love someone, but any sub that's okay being lied to just so they have a place to sit, any sub that, I mean, you fall asleep, you talk about the weirdest shit with Craig, like, and these people are okay with it, good. When they get burned, I'm not going to feel bad for them. I'm going to sit back and laugh. Try to tell you. Try to fucking tell you. All right. But I do want to see Justin's video. Yeah, her chat is all about Laura haters. And I think she knows it. They're like her most active chatters. And that's the other thing too. Let me straighten this out. I'm not going to blame Brittany for bringing me up much because I notice she doesn't. It's her chat. Like the Laura haters, like the Janelles, who's such a pathetic bitch. But it's the Janelles, it's the Notorious Ash. It's those people that are constantly bringing me up in her chat. If they didn't bring me up, I don't even think Brittany would mention me. But she feeds them. Now, like she was talking about Granny. But of course she saw Janelle. She had to bring me up. That's what they do. They feed her. They just sit there and fucking feed her. And then she runs with it. It's fucking weird. And instead of her saying, all right, I'm not talking about her. Hey, Joanne, all right, I'm not talking about her. They just feed right into it. And then they constantly bring me up. Constantly. Brittany, just tell them I'm not talking about Laura. Done. And then I gotta say this. I heard her say tonight that it is the chat that brings me up. It's fucking ex-Patreon losers. But oh shit, now I forgot. Fuck. I gotta stop reading chat when I'm on a rant because then I forget. I'll remember. Hold on. All right, which channel of Justin's is it on? Justice for all, Justin for all. All right. Oh, BJ said, okay, I got it. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen them yet, so I'm seeing them for the first time. Oh.
Jiggy says, I didn't get anesthesia, just the epidural. I was wide awake. They were going to do that, just the RN. They were going to do that. Kendall was going to be in there with me, my daughter. This all happened so fast that nobody had time to make it to the hospital. Nobody. By the time that, but let me just say, nobody got to see her be born. Nobody. Because because of how dangerous everything was. Everything went south fast. With my other pregnancies, like I got to the hospital and then Craig, my dad, mother-in-law, all of them.
All right, that's what I was going to say. I don't want to forget. So Brittany says tonight, oh, is Wendy V and Dee Dee going to go live tomorrow? I just love them so much. Brittany, you know why that doesn't surprise me? Because you sit next to a drunk alcoholic. So you would like another drunk alcoholic. I'm not surprised by it. But the fact that you glowed on that, to me, speaks volumes. And it's kind of scary.
Got there a little bit later, and then, we had the baby. Not even nowhere near that this time.
Okay. So now, Brittany, I know that you were upset over this and you were like, oh, Justin's trying to call me out. Brittany, your first story was that nobody could make it to the hospital on time. And then your second story was that Kendall was there. So which was it? Was Kendall there? And she was calling everyone? Because we've heard so many different stories that if someone actually pieced them all together, you would see how many fucking lies there were. But at first it was you woke up at 5, then it was 5:30. Then it was you had a rush to the hospital, which everyone assumed you were by yourself. The kids would have been at school, or going to school, so I don't know why Craig couldn't take you. But then it was that, I don't know, when you got home, all of a sudden you had a doctor's appointment at 6:30 in the morning or 5:30 in the morning. Like, your story completely changed. And hold on, I see gifts, but I can't see it. Thank you, Amber. And your story just kept changing. And then it was that Kendall was with you, Kendall wasn't with you. And let me straighten something out there, Beekj. You seem to think that people care about your life. No. You also seem to think that people care about this baby. That's a no. What they're calling out is your fucking lies. That's what they're calling out. Yeah, Laura said I didn't get prenatal care, and he said, what, taking your vitamins? Exactly, Mystic. She started calling me out because it was easier for her to call me out than admit that I was right about all the things I said about her. And as far as me talking about the baby, I don't talk about the baby. What I talk about is Brittany's lie. Talking about a baby would be like, oh my God, the baby's this, the baby's that, the baby's ugly, the baby's cute, the baby's got long fingers. That would be talking about the baby. I have not done any of that. What I said was the baby's in the NICU. That I said. I said the baby's also in the NICU because Brittany, again, going back to Brittany, never got prenatal care. And I said that all along. And I'm not the only one that said it, but I said it from the rooftops. And I also said that Brittany, again, going back to Brittany, that Brittany is a piece of shit mom. She wants to be so protective of her children now, of her baby now, but didn't give two fucks about the baby the whole time she was pregnant. I got nothing for her. I know that other people share my mentality about that they don't give a fuck, about anything, because Brittany caused this by not getting prenatal care. And people may say, well, she's mad because I'm right. Exactly. But people may say, oh, well, you're obsessed. You're this one's obsessed. That one's obsessed. No, it's not obsession. It's holding someone accountable that did you wrong. She was never held accountable for the shit that she started between me and Sinner. She's never been held accountable for it. So at first I walked away. Whatever, Britt, don't give a fuck. And she thinks it was about money. No, Britt, it wasn't about numbers. It wasn't about money. That's your narcissism. It's about revenge. It's about, you should be held accountable for the bullshit that you start. Now, granted, you never took me to court, but who knows? That could be coming. But you just lie so much that it's almost like someone said this to me a long time ago, and they're right. It's like you watch you, let's point out the lies. Let's pick out the lies. Let's punch another hole in another story that she twists again. Because I can assure you, nobody is interested in your hold ons 500,000 times a night, or hold on, or I'll be right back, or talking to Craig about shit that shouldn't even fucking be here. But it's laughable. People literally fucking laugh at you because every day we know there's going to be a new story. There's going to be another fucking lie. And it's just, it's like whack-a-mole, whack a lie. Let's find out how many lies she's going to tell tonight. And I'm not talking little lies. I'm not talking stupid lies. I'm not talking lies like, Craig's dick is small. I'm not talking those kind of lies. Or Craig's dick is big. I'm sorry. We know it's small. But, or, you say that Craig is 5'7", and now all of a sudden tonight he's 5'11". Really? You said all along he was like 5'7". Or Angela said he was 5'7", something like that. But you told Angela and you never denied it. Never denied it. And now all of a sudden he's 5'11" and big and bad. Get the fuck out of here. I could tell by his legs he's not tall. And he's got a short chest. But anyway. So for you think people are obsessed? No, the people you play are obsessed. But you want to make it all about you and how you're the victim. But not everyone, but most of the people that talk about you have a reason. You fuck them in some way. You burn them in some way. You cause them money in some way. He said, thank you. That's what I thought I heard. That she said he was 5'6" last year. Thank you. I've heard that before. You're not the first person I heard that. Yeah, she doesn't have maternal instincts. Everything is how cute the baby is. Cute, cute, cute. And like I said, she's more worried about drama. She would make more money if she just talked about the baby in the NICU. She would. She would make 14 times the money. But why won't she? Because then she has to admit that the baby's in the NICU because of her. Not because of birthing problems, not because, normal jaundice or any, no, it's because she caused this. And that's why nobody has any sympathy. But the idiots in her chat aren't smart enough to put two and two together. And some of the idiots in the chat should know me better than that. I don't call something out, like really call it out, unless I know for a fact. They should know this. I've called out enough scammers. They should know this. So, again, I'm not going to go die hard unless I fucking know. And I know the baby's in the NICU. All right. So he had another one.
So
Jiggy says, I didn't get anesthesia, just that.
So they will assist. The only way they will take the lead.
Sarah, he did. He sent me an email telling me that I owed a couple of my moderators an apology, and that he had put two and two together, and had, like, that nobody told him I was pregnant, that he kind of had put it together that I was, which I don't believe that. I'm sorry, I don't.
But it wasn't his place to put it out there either.
Right. Right, exactly. Okay, Trucker's wife, thank you. Hold on a second, let me see.
Okay, so I sent BJ an email on 4/28/26, April 28, 2026. It was quite an extensive email. It was a time when she had blamed Kelsey and Samantha. She was accusing them that they had told me that she was pregnant, which is absolutely untrue. She had no proof in that whatsoever when I had said extensively they've never told me she was pregnant. And I wanted to let her know that. This was the live.
I actually used to really like Justin, especially when it was me, him, Molly, before Molly like had a freak out. But I used to talk to Justin a lot. But then Justin hooked up with Betty and Nick. I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. I ain't doing it.
Stream, Craig had talked very, very ill about women who couldn't conceive. And I also mentioned things in the email about that. But here it is in part. Brittany said that I told her that I put 2 and 2 together.
Irish, at a first look, I was like, why the fuck is she dropping Melissa's channel? I was like, am I missing something? And then I realized J for A is actually Justin. So my bad.
Which I absolutely never said in this email. Here it is. I received a clip where you said, I think Kelsey told Justin. Kelsey and Samantha did not tell me you were pregnant and that you should not be blaming them just because you think it happened. That is not fair. And honestly, you owe them both an apology for putting that on them. I've also heard Craig say something in the background about pregnancy. So if we are going to talk about who said what, let's not selectively blame people who had nothing to do with it. I also never said you were pregnant to begin with. People came to me because they were genuinely concerned that you were supposedly not going to your OBGYN for months while pregnant. When you texted me the night I was live, all I said was, I hope you get that checked. I do not know who originally said you were pregnant outright. What I do know is that you told your subscribers that you were not pregnant. In my opinion, there was no need to address it at all if you didn't want it out. Don't answer the question. You don't need to lie. You could have simply not answered the question. If you do not ever want something like a pregnancy talked about publicly, the best advice I can give you is simple. Do not tell people on a public platform, period.
Sarah, he did. He sent me an email telling me that I owed
things in the email about that. But here it is in part. Brittany said that I told.
Okay, so what he wrote was, I received a clip where you said, I think Kelsey told Justin. Kelsey and Samantha did not tell me you were pregnant, and you should not be blaming them just because you think that happened. That is not fair, and honestly, you owe them an apology for putting that on them. I also heard Craig say something in the background about pregnancy, so if we are going to talk about who said what, let's not selectively blame people who had nothing to do with it. I also never said, oh, he did read. I thought he was talking on top of it. What I do know is that you told subscribers you were not pregnant. In my opinion, there was no need to address it at all. If you didn't want it out, don't answer the question. You did not need to lie, but that's all she does is lie. You could have simply not answered the question. If you do not ever want something like a pregnancy talked about publicly, best advice is keep it off public platform. I sent Beekj an email after she outright blamed Kelsey and Samantha, saying they told me she was pregnant. She then today, 3/17, speaks lies and says I said an email. I put 2 and 2 together. Okay, Brittany, I heard you talk about this today. And you were so mad at Justin. You were like, I'm never going to be friends with you and I hate you. There is nothing wrong with what he wrote. Now that I'm seeing it, you made it out like you're a victim and that he did you so wrong. Looking at this email, he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't say anything wrong. So I don't know why your panties are all bunched up, but yeah, he didn't say anything. It's not a bad email at all. And again, you made it out like he did you so wrong. He didn't do you wrong at all. Like, not at all. So, I don't know what you're getting so mad at. It is the truth. And it's funny, though, her own mods said she wasn't getting prenatal care. Her own mods. Even her follow-ups now she's not getting. And she told everyone that. So not only did she not care about her baby when she was pregnant, she doesn't care now. She doesn't care about her health. I guarantee you that baby's never gonna go to the doctor once it comes home. I also guarantee you she's not gonna stay on that formula. There's no way. She don't care. She'll deal with it. Craig will get pissed off that the baby's colicky, and she don't care. But she wants everyone else to care. She wants everyone to believe that she's protecting her child. Why didn't you protect your child when you were pregnant, you selfish bitch? And that pisses a lot of people off, not just me. Any mother, that pisses off. Because how dare you try to act like everybody is against you and everybody is, talking about your baby. Maybe because everybody is a lot cares more about that kid than you ever did. That's a fact. Because we actually care about the child, not how cute she is, how big her eyes are. I have never heard somebody talk about eyes so much, but that tells me that's all you have. Because if she was home, if you even saw that baby enough, you would be talking about a lot of other things than how big her eyes are. But it's like, that's all you have. That's all you have to go on. And the best thing that can happen is that baby gets adopted. Hold on. What?
Steak free grabs.
What?
Is the steak free grabs?
No. Try again. You had pizza.
Yeah.
You can have a piece.
Okay.
Not all of it. And don't take the big piece. Why should anybody care when she doesn't? I wonder that too, if she even visits. I mean, they talk about pictures, and I feel bad for Craig. I do. Because he was so excited to have a little girl. But not did he even know she wasn't going for prenatal care? Did he even know? I don't think she cares, Locked. I truly don't think she cares. She looks at it as, if there's something wrong with the baby, great, because then she'll need me longer. Then I'll have somebody to fuss over. And if, God forbid, something is wrong with that baby, long term, which if you look at preeclampsia and what it does to long-term babies, that's serious. And she probably will have lifelong problems. It could be autism. I mean, it could be a lot of things. But all you have to do is look it up. No, I don't believe she has guilt, because if she has guilt, she would be going to the doctor now, and she's still not. That's the difference. Anemia, yeah, there's a lot of things that preeclampsia causes. A lot. And it could have all been avoided. Literally could have all been avoided. Now, I don't know if she ever went to doctors with her other kids. I have no idea. I don't know if she did. But remember, this is somebody who didn't even tell her fucking father that she was pregnant. How excited could she have been? I mean, think about it. My father was the first person I told that I was having twins. The first person. I called him before I called Ron. I literally called my parents. My dad answered. I said, Dad, you might want to sit down. Most daughters would, their parents, their dad, especially if they have a dad, that's the first fucking person you call. So the fact that he didn't know for 6 months speaks volumes to me. Why wouldn't you tell your own family? Here's another thing. How come we don't hear anything about the boys and the daughter? I was too young. Like, the boys were so afraid that, and we know all this, but the boys were so afraid that, they were going to be outed when the baby came. How they doing, Britt? If we know that much, then why not follow through with it? Have you brought the boys to the hospital? Has the boys met their baby sister? There's so many questions that a normal mother would talk about. Instead of asking what someone ate, most mothers would share. I mean, you've shared this far, but to you, everything is a game. You exploit your child, you exploit your children. People have asked me about why I shared pictures of my kids, because I'm proud of them. That's why. If some adult can't be an adult, that's on them. So, Brittany, if people can't be an adult with your kid, then that's on them. It's not on people that support you. And there are a lot of people that just want to know because we're nosy. We followed you this far. We don't want the game. We truthfully just want to know. And it's not to use against you. Not everything is a secret plot. Not everything is, oh my God, we're so against you. No. I could tell you, Queen Bee was happy as a pig in shit when that baby was born. You can hear it in her voice. She was like, baby's so cute. She legit wants to know how the baby's doing. But you have to make everything a fucking game. Yeah, we will not be shamed. But subscribers, fellow creators, they follow your kids. They follow along. Like I said, my community has seen my kids grow up. I've been on here, 8 years? They've watched my kids go from not toddlers, early preteens to adult, from 8th grade to college. They genuinely want to know how they're doing. Do they want to know everything they're doing? No. But do they want to know generally how they're doing? Yeah. Yeah. Me and Queen Bee haven't spoken in years. You can hear in her voice how happy she was that Dayton graduated, because that's what people do. She doesn't have to be my bestie, but she was like, oh my God, that's awesome. Like, you can hear it in her voice, because that's how mothers are. It's not, oh my God, we're going against you, or we want something against you. No, most mothers are proud of their children. Most mothers feel a certain way when people are, when they followed you or they seen you grow up or whatever. And that's what a lot of us feel, Brett. We just want to know. We're nosy. We're bitches. We're drama people. It's not to be used against you. And I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that. Of course there are going to be some that are assholes, but half those assholes are sitting in your fucking chat. Because again, if an adult can't handle you talking about a kid, then you know what? They're not a good adult. And if anybody questions you on that, they're not good people. But because you've lied so much and you fucking lied about everything, it just speaks volumes. That's what I'm saying, Yarn. She was genuinely happy. And I think that's maternal instinct. That's what moms do. If she was like, oh, fuck, can't, something, I would be shocked. But I knew she wouldn't, or I wouldn't have said it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and the fact, like, you never hear my baby. Well, that's sad. Or you're never going to hear my baby. Why? You hear my dogs, you hear my kids. Like, again, if other people can't be an adult, then fuck them. But you lying is what people are calling out. Let me get back to my original point. But you lying is what everyone is calling out. And if you would have said, I have no insurance and I don't know how I'm going to get to a doctor, we would have told you, you can get Medicaid, you're pregnant. You know, there were many things you could have done if you would have given a shit about this child. But, and it's not even like it's your first kid. This is your 6th kid. You should know these things. You shouldn't need anybody to fucking tell you these things. You should know them. And the fact that you don't is scary. The fact that you think everything is a big fucking joke and it's just going to go away. And it's because you have these idiots in your chat that don't care that you lie to them. You know, realities basically had an orgasm because Bog said, I really like reality. Okay, if that's all it takes. I mean, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Is she done yet, by the way? I think that, yeah. I mean, her kid is like, Mom, something's on my foot. Mom, turn on my light. Like, why can't your child do anything? Part of being a mom is teaching your child how to do things. You know, I go through this with the kid I babysit. I absolutely teach him things that his mom doesn't. But you have to teach kids. They don't know anything. And I don't understand why a kid 10, 11, 12 can't turn on a fucking light. That's an electrical problem. That comes before getting fucking computers. Yeah, plug in my phone. Like, what? He's 12. I watch a 10-year-old autistic child who can work an iPad better than most, who can do things for himself, who can, you know, he just does a lot of things by himself. You have to teach kids. And I feel like she doesn't teach her kid anything. Why can't he get his own drink? Why can't he turn on his own light? Why can't he plug in his own phone? It's fucking weird. And it really is fucking weird. All right, she's off. All right, I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to do the whole thing. It's a 3-hour live. I'll do half. Just Irish can do the other half tomorrow. That's what I'm saying, Agent. And then she's like, got to stop her stream for him to, you know, do things. I fight with this kid I'm a nanny for because he goes into the freezer, he grabs Egos, and then he tries to put them in the toaster. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't do that. Grabs his own popsicles, takes a scissor, cuts them. Like, that's what kids do. But not Brittany's kids. They don't do shit. Hey, Love Light.
About you. Well, hopefully I don't have to.
Diana, idiot number 1. Good night, Agent.
Sparkleberry Shine. I want to give a shout out to some suggestions.
Mind you, she literally spends like the first hour saying nothing but hellos. It's so stupid. Like, Brittany, get into it.
In the chat. I have no clue. That's I mess up and I lift worst. I am so sorry. Yeah, me too. Oh. On your beautiful bundle of joy.
Oh, that was another thing. Brittany says, I'm sure I'll get to it, but Brittany's like, oh my God, Laura's got a live setup. She can't even wait till tomorrow. Brittany, I work. I know that you don't understand this. I have 2 jobs. I have actually 3 jobs. I own a candle business. I'm also a nanny. School ended. So guess who's back to work full time? And I have to take care of my own house. That's 3 jobs. 2 of them I get paid for. So that's why I'm not doing this tomorrow, Britt. I know you don't understand that, but some of us actually have jobs. You know, like we have to pay our rent and we have to pay our bills, and, you know, it's just part of life.
No, they're good kids. He'll do just about anything that you ask him. Opal says, oh, Opal's been a member for night. Thank you so much. A member for 18 months. And then we hope you have had a thank you. And it's definitely not an easy feat to support me. So I appreciate you very much.
And Brittany is already high as a kite. I don't know what she's on, but she's definitely on something.
Much. All right. Please tell Opal or Diana thank you. Either one. Sporadic vomiting out of nowhere.
Oh, another thing I heard tonight, which I thought was funny. Somehow I landed on Trisha's live stream. I don't know what she was playing, but Brittany was talking about, she said something about her daughter knew she was pregnant because she was on Life 360 and she would see her on the side of the road throwing up every day. Brittany, why would you tell such a stupid lie? Nobody can see you on Life 360. And how would your daughter know that you are on the side of the road and not like at a light? I paid for the gold version of Life 360. I'm very in tune with what you can see and what you can't see. So for you to say that your daughter knew you were pregnant because she see you on the side of the road, that's a lie. She didn't see you on the side of the road. You're a fucking liar.
No way in Hades. That's funny. I'm just saying, pregnant. I can't get pregnant, unfortunately. Or I would give him a baby. He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any kids, but he said his kids don't make. He said kids don't make a family. He says, "Oh, how long y'all been together, Tammy?" Like, get her fears.
We're 30 minutes in and still no content.
When is the old windbag not run on? And she ultimately ended up deciding to want to get her ears pierced when she was like get her pierced. When is the old windbag not running? Right? Running her, yeah. That is so funny.
Okay, I don't know who the old windbag is, but Brittany, from looking at the photographs of your chatters, most of your chatters are older than me, either my age or older. I don't think you should be throwing ageism around. It's not a good look. It's really not a good look, especially when I myself can run circles around you tenfold. Age is only a number. It's everything else that it encompasses. But you do a lot of ageism, and most of your chatters, at least your supporters, your money people, are older than I am. You might want to watch that, Britt.
The War Eagle calls her old.
War Eagle is older than I am. Should she really be calling anybody old? Just saying.
PJ says, I wish I did my girls when they were babies. My mama did mine when I was a baby. I regret not getting Kendall's pierced. I was of the mindset when she was little, let her decide on her own. And she ultimately ended up deciding to want to get her ears pierced when she was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years old.
She does sound plastered. I agree. But it changes when Craig comes in.
And it was so much worse. So, yeah, I wish I'd have done it early. Just a RN? You said what? I'm sure it was all good. She must love me. Oh, just a RN. She said she don't think that RN means registered nurse in your name.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You're right. It is payday. I forgot. I haven't checked mine, but you're right.
Yeah, she sounded real ignorant trying to insult the intelligence of you and Ivy League. I gotta tell you. Congratulations on baby girl. My first grandbaby will be my Christian's birthday is July the 2nd. So I don't know. Maybe your grandson will come on his birthday. That would be cool. And then the end of November is your next grandbaby. That
32 minutes in. She still has nothing.
is awesome. Congratulations, Dirty Diana. I hope you're doing well. And thank you for the $9. I appreciate it. DJ, how is your nephew, your baby nephew? Diana says, congratulations, Dirty Diana. Yes, congratulations. All right, let me go ahead and address the elephant in the room because that's the reason. Hey, Jiggy, that's the reason I went live. Let me go ahead and drop the link in chat. So, give me just a second. Shit.
Because it takes that long to drop a link in chat. Four minutes to drop a link in chat.
That
5 minutes. 5 minutes to drop a link in chat. Literally 5 minutes.
Maybe your numbers aren't where you want them to be, or maybe you are trying to branch out and pull more views your way.
She's talking about Justin and his comment. It's not possibly about Brittany. Hey, Mittens, it's not possibly about Brittany. No, it must be about numbers.
But my business is my business, and I'm not really sure why you're injecting yourself into my personal affairs. I don't talk to you. I don't have anything to do with you. I haven't talked to you in over 2 years. I don't want to talk to you. I've ignored you. I've rose above. I have not responded to the last time that you started coming at me, and then today you make a video that has no concern of yours about my hospital visit, trying to prove that I'm a liar about family coming to the hospital.
He did prove you're a liar. But Brittany, here's where accountability happens. He didn't make the second video until you never apologized for the first video. Again, take accountability. If you would have apologized to Samantha and Kelsey and straightened that out, he probably would have never made the second video. But because you said, fuck you, Justin, I'm a victim and you're inserting yourself, when all he did was want a simple apology, he is a normal person. I was like, you know what, Brett? Fuck you. I've given you almost a month to apologize and not bring my name into it. Because you never straightened it out, he's like, fuck it. Now I am going to fucking hold you accountable. That's what you don't get. You're not a victim in this. This is not Brittany's a victim. This is Brittany never takes accountability, and these are her consequences. That's how I took it.
Why do y'all care? Like, I see that you're pandering to QB, someone that you hated, and
it's not pandering. Is that what you're doing in Nonsense and Jay? Are you pandering to Nonsense and Jay? Do you even know what pandering means?
wanted off the platform. I remember that clearly, right, Justin? You wanted QB gone. She was the head of the snake. Isn't that what you told me?
Do you know how many things you've said about Nonsense and Jay? Now she went quiet again. Yeah, he made one comment in QB's chat.
Get involved with drama. I will never respond. You're just as dramatic as the rest of them. You were so full of drama behind the scenes. It's not even funny. Come on, Justin. You're not fooling anybody. Do not know, and QB picked a new victim. Who, Lee Zimmerman? Who's her new victim? Hey, Janelle, it's good to see you. Glad you're here. I don't understand why they're so invested in what you're doing or did when having a baby. Right, exactly. You literally got clues, big self, sitting on Granny's panel, counting the hours that I was in labor. You have no shame. None of you do.
How would Clue know how many hours you were in labor? I'm just curious. She wouldn't have known that.
Some Gabby chick. I don't know. I have no clue. I'll DoorDash him more hair plugs and glue. He must be pretty desperate. I mean, look. He claims that he's a Kardashian and he would never respond and give people a back and forth, but for some reason I am the exception. Why am I your exception, Justin? What is wrong with you people? It's all numbers and views, isn't it?
And here you have projection at its finest.
Brenda Sue says he was on Granny's live. Oh yeah, Brenda, because he knew that if he called me out, Gammy Num Nums and Biggin would play his stuff. He knows that Queen Bee is going to play his stuff. It's a numbers grab.
Oh, you mean like Wendy V and MM know that you're going to play their stuff? You mean like that, Britt? Is that like what you're talking about, Britt?
People should see this for what it is.
And you know what, Britt? We do see this for what it is, and you can't fucking handle it.
Like, critiquing my every word. Why do you people get so hell-bent on what's going on in my life. Why does it matter to you if my family was at the hospital or not?
See, this is manipulation. This is how she likes to spin things. Brittany, nobody cares if your family was at the hospital. It's you tell lies and then you tell a different lie. That's what people jump on. I don't know how to make this any fucking clearer. Nobody would give two shits that your child, I'm sorry, that your family was in a hospital. You brought that to YouTube and then you changed your story the next day. It's sometimes in the same live, you change a story. That's what you're missing. Nobody gives a fuck whether your family was there. That's not what they're pointing out.
Think about that. What are you trying to prove, Justin? I don't ask about your family. I'm not over here talking about your kids.
He's not bringing his kids to the
Captain Obby
internet.
says someone should do it.
He's not bringing his kids to the internet. He's not talking about his kids or how his kids changed. That's the difference. Do you know why, besides Sinner, do you know why nobody ever talks about QB's kids? She doesn't talk about her kids. The only thing I've ever heard her say about her child was the other night when she told me a kid was sick. I've never heard her talk about her kids, ever. Not positive, not negative. She doesn't want her kids on the platform. And that's why it shocked her so much about Sinner.
A history review of all the nasty shit he's done on the tubes.
Why, Captain Avi? Why? He didn't do anything. He didn't write anything bad. He didn't say anything wrong. You know, there's a lot of people in our chat that just don't know what was said. Yeah, I agree, Yarn. I can't watch him. I'm just saying, before he, the whole kid thing came up, she never talked about her kids. I talk about my kids. Clue talks about her kids. Brittany talks about her kids. GW talks about her kids. Like, she's the only one that I've heard never really talked about her kids.
Ghost Rider, just go to it. It's over there. He made a video today. He just like he made a video telling people I was pregnant when it was none of his business.
Right there. That's not what was said. He told you in an email that he did not say that. And she wonders why he made the second video. You just said it, Brittany. You're still lying on him.
He came to my mother-in-law. Nobody came to the hospital to see Emmy born. Come on now. Luminous says, we don't play that ish here. Go look for yourself. Right. He just has to be on the bandwagon. Like I said, I'm the exception.
There is no bandwagon, Brittany. He made a valid point after you won't take accountability and apologize. So he was like, okay, fuck you. You don't want to, I gave you a month to be held accountable. You have this problem with being held accountable for shit. And then when someone holds you accountable, it's, oh my God, I'm such a victim. No, you're not.
He lost my support when he did the bullshit on Kylie Rodney. Zooming in to see if she had clothes on. Absolutely disgusting.
Oh, fuck you, Brittany. You were right there with him. Stop the bullshit. When I heard this earlier, I almost threw something. You were right you were using all his videos, How dare you sit here and fucking lie like this? Me, Queen Bee, we were all like, holy fuck, Justin, that is too far. I remember being on QB's panel discussing it. You were right next to him. You were right there doing the same shit he was. You're such a phony bitch.
Yeah, Buckeye Trisha, he did. Vanilla says, "Hey, Vanilla. Hey, everyone. I'm so shocked that Justin is Team QB.
The man made one comment in QB's chat because QB said that she was the legitimate aunt of the monkey. That's it. You heard her that night. She went off. She was fucking laughing her ass off. Nobody even knew that she coined herself this monkey's aunt. So of course Justin's going to go in there and say something. That's not Team QB. That doesn't mean they're besties. That doesn't mean they're going to panel up together. She likes the monkey. He has the monkey, and she self-proclaimed she was the aunt. That's it. That's not Team QB.
Just disgusting. I haven't watched him in like a year now. I hate bad people on the bad side. So how's that going to work?
If you hate bad people, why are you supporting a pathological lying piece of shit? I'm just curious.
For Seth Rogers, Justin. How's that going to work? Are you turning on Seth?
Why are you bringing Seth into this? What the hell does Seth have to do with any of this, Brittany? He doesn't. And Seth don't like you or talk to you anyway.
Whatever's beneficial for your channel, right? Isn't that what we do? I learned that the hard way with you. Amy says what Britt was saying was she was there at first by herself because it was an emergency situation. Yes, Amy Lynn. And then everyone showed up after. What's so hard to understand about that?
Nobody cares. Nobody. Yes, we have jerseys. Nobody fucking cares about that. That's not what was said. It wasn't Amy Lynn. Let me spell this out for you because I know you're listening. It wasn't about the family. That's not what he said. He said, she said, not him, not the family. At first, she said nobody could be there because they couldn't get there on time. Then it changed to Kelsey was there. So which is it, Britt? Is it that Kelsey was there or that nobody was there? Because that's what you said. Had nothing to do with the family getting there, had nothing to do with anything other than Brittany's own words. But of course, some idiot in her chat has to change it. And now, oh yeah, you're right. I don't know what fucking Kool-Aid you guys drink that none of you have logic and can't understand the simplest things.
Exactly. And did you not hear me in my birth story when I explained that my family was there? They were going to let Kendall.
Brittany, your family was not there according to you. According to your birth story, nobody could be there on time. Nobody. You want me to play the video? I think Hartley has it. Someone has it. It's been said, you said nobody could get there.
Originally be in the OR at first. And then they decided against it because I was so bad off. There's no lies in this.
Oh, yes, there were. Do you know the name, Irish?
None. My family was
Not that nobody could visit. She said that no one was there for the birth because they couldn't get there on time because everything happened so quickly. That was her words. Now Kendall was there and everyone was there. Make up your fucking mind, Britt. Were people there or people not there? That was your birth story. And I'm going to play it just to show you.
there waiting in the waiting area while
Oh, now they were waiting in the waiting area. Well, that's a first.
I was in the OR.
Now they were all waiting in the waiting area when she was in the OR. Was this at the PM time or the morning time? Because, you know, you changed it. I want to hear that
I
again.
haven't watched him in like a year now. I
I just want to hear that again.
hate bad people on the bad side. So how's that going to work for Seth Rogers, Justin? How's that going to work? Are you turning on Seth? Whatever's beneficial for your channel, right? Isn't that what we do? I learned that the hard way with you. Amy says what Britt was saying was she was there at first by herself because it was an emergency situation. Yes, Amy Lynn. And then everyone showed up after. What's so hard to understand about that? Exactly. And did you not hear me in my birth story when I explained?
Okay, so now hold on. Let's back up. She just said that everyone was there waiting while she. Hold on. Let me back that up.
And then everyone showed up after. What's so hard to understand?
Yeah, everyone showed up after. Okay. That's what she just said. Everyone showed up after she gave birth.
About that. Exactly. And did you not hear me in my birth story when I explained that my family was there? Kendall, they were going to let Kendall originally be in the OR at first. And then they decided against it because I was so bad off.
Okay. So they weren't there after. They were there before. And which story are you going with? Was it before or after? Because 5 seconds ago, you said that they got there after. Now you're saying they were all there prior. Now let's hear what you originally said. Bear with me. Oh, she's a fucking infuriating.
Jiggy says, I didn't get anesthesia, just the epidural. I was wide awake. They were going to do that, just the RN. They were going to do that. Kendall was going to be in there with me, my daughter. This all happened so fast that nobody had time to make it to the hospital. Nobody. By the time that, but let me just say, nobody got to see her be born. Nobody. Because because of how dangerous everything was. Everything went south fast. With my other pregnancies, you know, like I got to the hospital and then Craig, my dad, mother-in-law, all of them got there a little bit later. And then, you know, we had the baby.
Okay, so we all just heard that. We all heard her say that nobody could get there because everything happened so quickly. Let's hear it one more time.
Jiggy says, I didn't get anesthesia, just the epidural. I was wide awake. They were going to do that, just the RN. They were going to do that. Kendall was going to be in there with me, my daughter. This all happened so fast.
Because most people would rather have their 20-year-old daughter in the birthing room than their boyfriend and the father of the child. Okay. Who doesn't work, by the way?
That nobody had time to make it to the hospital. Nobody.
Now, not any exceptions. Nobody could make it to the hospital while she was giving birth. Nobody. She makes it clear that nobody could be there.
By the time that but let me just say, nobody got to see her be born. Nobody. Because because of how dangerous everything was. Everything went south fast. With my other pregnancies,
Well,
like
that's what happens when you don't have prenatal care.
I got to the hospital and then Craig, my dad, mother-in-law, all of them got there.
Okay. Now let's go back to what she says tonight. Because Justin is just so wrong.
There's no lies in this. My support when he did the bullshit on Kylie Rodney, zooming in to see if she had clothes on. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, Buckeye Trisha. I haven't watched him in like a year now. I hate bad people on the bad side. So how's that going to work for Seth Rogers, Justin? I learned that the hard way with you. Amy says what Britt was saying was she was there at first by herself because it was an emergency situation. Yes, Amy Lynn. And then everyone showed up after. What's so hard to understand about that?
Now, that would be correct, Amy. That's what her story was. But now let's listen to her spin it yet again.
Exactly. And did you not hear me in my birth story when I explained that my family was there?
See, now her family was there.
They were going to let Kendall originally be in the OR at first. And then they decided against it because I was so bad off. There's no lies in this. None. My family was there waiting in the waiting area.
Right there's the lie, Britt. And we just proved it. Right there is the lie. Your family was not there in the waiting room because you just said that nobody could get there before you gave birth. Not that they were there and they couldn't go in. Up until that point, you were telling the same story. But now you just changed it. And that's what Justin called you out on. That's what I'm calling you out on. That's what everyone calls you out on. Because now all of a sudden, this wonderful family is all there waiting.
While I was in the OR.
Now they were all there in the OR. So now they all had time to get there.
Nicole, why is Justin involving himself into this at all? Why? I could ask the same thing. This has no.
Mittens was hidden. How'd that happen? It was an accident. I got it. Mittens, you're unhidden.
Nothing to do with him. Captain Avi says he is the true definition of a tragedy pimp. No lies in it at all. My story has always been the same.
That's an interesting point, Mad Dog. Why do you keep calling it a story? And no, your story just changed.
Always. It's crazy. Like, I can't even believe this. And then Boston.
Brittany, your story just changed. Literally. You just changed it.
Boston goes in and makes a comment on my post today, basically saying that my story has been the same for her. You know, like I told everything I told her is exactly what I've been saying, and she don't understand why people are so like stuck on this a month later. And they come in and they attack Boston. Oh, you're with that loser again?
So she has twisted it where Izzy Girl's like, these clowns cannot get through their pea brains that no one was allowed in OR due to them maybe having to save your life and baby girl. They won't allow family in those circumstances. Nobody is arguing that. I have not heard anybody say differently. The problem is her story has now changed within a matter of seconds. That's what you don't get. So who's got the pea brain? That would be you.
The loser everybody's fucking obsessed with.
Right.
They can't fucking live without
But
it.
y'all can't even
Can't
take
do
a
shit
day
without it.
without.
You go away for a little while, they're pulling up old videos.
Oh.
So now it's everyone else's fault.
Old video. Yeah, when I was in the hospital, y'all were pulling up 9 videos from 9 months ago. Y'all didn't know what to do with yourself. Move on. Move on. Weirdos.
Move on so I can lie whenever I feel like it. And then you guys can't call me out or hold me accountable. And guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, tip your hostess with the mostest, join membership, support the channel because you love me, and buy a candle.
Ain't nobody worried about y'all. Blissful thinking, I adore Justin. He's been a good friend to you, and I've supported you both. Blissful thinking, can we go back 5 months ago and go look at that short he made about me? Tell me he's been a good friend to me. Where's he been? When shit got hard, Justin bowed out. Blissful. That ain't no friend. Who needs friends like that? Or who needs enemies when you got friends like that?
Oh, so now Justin's the bad guy. Okay, Beekj.
It didn't take no time. And as soon as shit got hard and people started coming in on me, Justin was gone. Blissful.
That's because Justin was smart. And Justin's an intelligent man that said, I will not be a part of any of this. And that's why Seth is still friends with him today, unlike you.
Listen, I'm not going to do this. You come. I feel like you come in here just to nag my soul and say things like this. Like,
translation, if you don't join my echo chamber, then you can't have an opinion.
He's been a good friend to you. Blissful. When? Last year? Before or after he told everybody I was pregnant?
Why do you care who he's a good friend to? She really wants a fucking echo chamber.
And made that nasty short about me. And then today, getting in the middle of shit that is not his concern.
Oh, so now you're the victim again. Gotcha. Yeah, Mittens, we will not be shamed.
I was devastated when he started coming at me. Listen, Linda. If you want to be in the drama or you want to be a part of it, that's your prerogative. But that
Brittany, calling someone out on their lives once in a while, once every 6 months, isn't being involved in drama.
I don't want any part. I'm not your Huckleberry.
Brittany, all you do is drama.
I'm not going to be another target for one of y'all. If you want to fight with each other or you want to, cover the bullshit, hey, cover it, but leave me out of it. I made a community post stating that people are, hold on, I'll pull it up. Because these two psychotic freaking weirdos. Oh, Gammy Num Num. She can't leave my name out of her mouth. Look at her look at this shit. I've never seen this before. Is that really stickers? Is that membership stickers? This is how this shit look. This right here is against TOS. Why do you have to botch used AI botched pictures of me? Are you that insecure with yourself, G-dubs? Good God. I didn't know that she had stickers.
What picture is she talking about? I don't know.
Stevie B, thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. She says, hey girl, hey. Hey Stevie. Chrissy Cat, all Justin did was okay. Well, then go back over there with him. Go back over there with your friend. Yeah, Luminous. Looking ridiculous. Right there. Do you see it? Look, Lee Zimmerman. In her chat, she's got AI stickers of me. What's supposed to be me? It looks nothing like me. Could you imagine? What do y'all think? What do y'all think this weirdo would do if I made some stickers of her, or I took some pictures of her?
Oh, icon.
And I made them look really, 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 really bad, and I stuck them in my membership emojis.
But Brittany, I don't think they're fake. Let me look.
No, Brenda Sue, we're not like her. I don't see. That's the difference between me and them, Brenda. I don't have to do stuff like that. I don't have to take a picture of Granny and make it look like, shit. Make her look really, really bad and put that as my membership emojis. I don't have to do that. I'm not an insecure person. I'm ready for it, Stevie. We're supposed to get rain for the next 4 or 5 days. We need it. We're in a drought. All right, let me see. Stevie, thank you so much for being a member. Girl, can we talk about the picture that GW is using? Looks like it was taken from a 2000s flip phone. Is he? I don't know. I personally would not use that, but hey.
Phone call.
I can't find his.
I guess
I
they're saying.
I have no clue. I have no clue.
I can't find emoji.
All right, let me just hold on a minute. I'm gonna just play it.
All right.
Tell me if y'all can hear it.
And keep simping for her though.
Can you
Are
hear
you
it?
kidding me? There's
Simping for who?
No simping to it, bro.
Listen now.
Who's
It's
simping?
that's the part I don't know. I guess the people in the comments, that's
Okay.
Brittany, that's not AI. That's you. She took a straight up picture. There's absolutely no AI in it at all. Thank you, Corvette. Thank you so much. Tipping your hostess with the mostess.
Okay, this person in her chat, Lee Michelle, says maybe it's Craig's baby by another mama. He did say that it's okay. My baby girl is coming over tonight. Beekj stopped her stream. I had it clipped 4 months back, going on 5 now.
I can't hear you.
The fuck? What is wrong with y'all? What you're just gonna what? So you think that he went? What the hell? He just went and got another girl knocked up, and what? What? What is wrong with y'all?
Beekj, why do you even address it? Like, you just address the dumbest fucking shit.
I can't.
But why do I expect people to? I mean, her chat, Lee Zimmer writes, I did not hear that. HERE. Dude, please stop trying to insult others when you don't know that here is HEAR. I'm just saying. But these are the people that follow her. It makes sense to me.
That's some wild shit. Really? Are they? I mean, you cannot make this up. You really can't. I think so, Brenda Sue. All right, y'all do me a favor. Please click that thumbs up. We have our goal if you support the channel, and that way helps as well. I don't know, Amy. This is crazy. Listen to this wild shit. I mean, honestly. Look, her whole fucking video is about me. You don't have any other content, do you, Granny? Look at that. You have nothing else. You pitiful soul.
that's the part I don't understand. We got small brains, but yet everyone remembers what was said, and then a clip will be played, and you idiots who you call other people simps, you'll sit over there and say, well, she didn't want to say that because of this and that. No, like, you guys give excuses for her lying.
Right. That's simping. Simping
Right.
is ignoring what's in front of your fucking faces
Oh
and
my
denying
God.
it. Denying it was said, justifying why it was said, giving
Ugh.
excuses for why it was said.
I
I want to know why War Eagle said she supports Brittany because her kids got to eat. Are you saying without your daily support, her kids aren't eating?
Dally?
Because that's concerning, War Eagle.
Without your dally? Okay, listen to that shit. Where's War Eagle saying that she's got to support me or my kids won't eat? Show the proof of that. Dally? I'm not. You can't make this up. You really can't. And there goes Jessica dog whistling.
Randa says they believe everything they hear, and Brittany doesn't. Randa, Brittany absolutely believes everything she fucking hears. Fact.
Again. I mean, your daily support, it's daily.
And Lee Zimmerman should know how to spell here. HEAR.
Show the proof of that. I'll wait.
I'll wait on that. Where's it at?
Why do you steal every fucking line that's mine? Stop. From Twat Waffle to everyone knows I'll wait is mine. Stop stealing all of my fucking lines, Brittany. Come up with your own.
Where is War Eagle saying that she's got to she has to support me daily so my kids can eat? Show me where I've ever said I can't feed my kids. Because bitch,
Oh, we know you feed your kids. You give them fast food every fucking day.
I can tell you, we have an abundance of groceries.
I bet you do. I love my-
Exactly, War Eagle. Exactly. Exactly. Right, exactly. Brown eyes. Lies that she has cancer. The 2-year-old. The 2-year-old I am around daily speaks better than that. Right, Izzy? War Eagle, are you paying for all of Brit's groceries?
No, the state is, actual working people.
Oh my Lord.
I heard it
Probably
just-
Michelle. How are you?
You see what I mean? Just Nicole's like, I'm sorry you had to deal with this for so long. She caused this. Nobody did this to her. She caused this. From Granny, Clue, Queen Bee. What the fuck are you guys missing? Like, how do you guys make her the victim? She's not the victim.
She said a few days ago, one of the boys was sleeping with her. So I guess he sleeps on one side. The imaginary baby sleeps in a bassinet on the other side. Please, there
The
ain't babies sleeping there.
imaginary baby.
She did say that. She said,
The imaginary baby. How does she have time to watch
Yeah, but me in a different way, not court-wise.
all of YouTube, watch Lifetime movies, and take care of a newborn? I don't get it. Well, I know Craig is there not working like most fathers would. Where do you get that I watch all of YouTube? I'm barely on YouTube.
OMG.
Just Nicole has been a member for 16 months. I'm sorry that you've had to deal with this for so long. Just Nicole, my question is, do people see it? You know what I mean? Like, when is it ever enough? I mean, it's like these people just, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Thank you, Opal. That is so sweet of you.
Carolina Moon says Brittany has a real man. Carolina Moon, your definition of a real man and my definition of a real man and the rest of the world is on my side on this. You obviously don't know what a real man is. And for that, I pity the fuck out of you. Anyone that thinks Craig is a real man, I truly fucking pity you. Because you must have the worst upbringing. Your idea of how'd you put it? Of real man is absolutely not Craig. I have no idea what that is.
Need to get a grip and get some help. Yes, very much so.
Here we go. Now, nobody was talking about me. I was not brought up at all. Brittany was on a granny kick, and here comes the trolls.
The obsession over this baby is disturbing, and I don't know how they can't see that. Laura, especially, is very concerning. They all need to get a grip and get some help.
Yes, Ash, I am just so concerning. I'm the leader of the pack. Bitch, sit the fuck down. You're such a fucking shady ass liar. Go mow your lawn.
Yes, very much so. All right, 1 second. 1 second. I'm sorry.
I know Ash is full of shit, Yarn.
Because what was it? I forget which one's been sleeping with me. I thought that was not acceptable.
Why do you give a fuck where my kids sleep? You big bitch. Why do you care? What's not acceptable is your big ass sitting there talking about my kids and my family. That's what's not acceptable. What's not acceptable is the fact that y'all take it upon yourselves to speak on personal aspects of my life instead of worrying about your own. Oh,
So now Brittany says that GW is more concerned with Brittany's life than her own. Brittany, do you expect GW to just laugh off court and not call you out on your bullshit and not try to hold you accountable? Like, did you really just say that? I think that's what I just heard.
they went all over today talking about my kids being obese and everything. This what? She's 400 plus, probably pushing 500, and gonna sit there and talk about my kids.
No, I think Clues said she's down to like 240 or something.
Clearly, they can't help themselves because they don't seem to grasp how strange and creepy they're behaving. They just made up lies as they went, and the people in the chat also need to wake up and realize that they are being lied to every day. Exactly.
God damn, if
She talks about
if that's not projection at its finest, I don't know what is. I mean, that is just straight up fucking projection.
Brit's man, but she doesn't even have one. I really think that they hate that something as beautiful as a baby has came from Britt and Craig's relationship because a new baby screams happiness.
What fucking planet were these people from? Tell me. A new baby doesn't scream happiness. A new baby just says two people got laid and didn't use protection. That's all it says. At no point does a new baby, especially one in the NICU because you never got fucking prenatal care, at no point does that scream happy. A colic baby does not scream happy. Two people that don't work does not scream happy baby. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Exactly.
And nobody cares that they just had a baby. Most of us are at an age we wouldn't want another baby. I don't believe Granny wants another child. Clue doesn't want another child. I'm too old. QB doesn't want another child. Most of us would not have another child. Nobody is jealous.
Been sleeping with her because he's fucking terrified.
What are you talking about?
You would think, I'm sorry, but again, if my child ever said to me that I'm afraid that when you have this new baby, you'll forget about me, and I still decide to go live twice a day, Brittany, you go live instead of spending any time with your children.
Bitch. Oh.
Who is it now?
Granny. It's always her. Where's your kids? You literally are live all day long. Where are your kids? Why aren't you taking care of your kids? You don't.
Well, I can answer that. Her kid is 14 and 20. Her kids can turn on lights. Her kids can plug in their own phones. Her kids don't have things crawling on them in the middle of the fucking night. And she doesn't have a brand new baby like you allegedly do, Britt. Did I really need to say all that? Because I think it's kind of common sense.
Hear her kids ever.
I've heard her kid. Jess does things with her kids and she makes it known. What do you do with your kids? Oh, that's right, nothing.
You really want to talk about me and my kids and me spending time with my kids? Bitch, you don't know what I do all day. I'm not live all day long like you are. She can't.
No, you're live twice a day.
Stop. Let me tell you something. This is always what Granny has done. For 4 years, she has talked about my kids, my parenting, how I raise my kids.
Granny doesn't talk about your kids. Never has.
This is all she knows how to do. She is an epitome of someone who projects.
Oh my God. Are you looking in a mirror when you're saying this, Brittany? Because I've known both of you for years. That's you, not her.
I guarantee you she's had shortcomings and her parenting has failed because it's not just me that she does this to. It's everybody. It's
Really? Like who, Britt? Enlighten me.
everybody. Right, Granny?
Who's everybody?
You do this to everyone.
Who's everyone?
Not just me.
Okay, name it, Britt. Who's everyone?
I said last night that I'm glad Brittany isn't pregnant.
See, again with the Laura. This is what I'm talking about. Let's just keep bringing up Laura. When Brittany is nowhere near thinking about me. But here's Ash. Got to bring up Laura.
Because
who's obsessed, Ash? You are.
Worry about Laura coming to take the baby out herself. The damn weirdo. Kidding, kind of, but she's off her rocker. Yes, she is. Yeah, she is. Four years, catch me.
Okay, Brittany, why in the fuck would I want to come take your child? For you to even agree with that tells me what a fucking idiot you are. I don't want your fucking baby at all. And I'm not the one off my rocker. But here, let's just keep entertaining these fucking idiots. And you just keep falling for it hook, line, and sinker. And then you wonder why I go after you. Seriously, you wonder.
4 years she's done this. One of these days, I'm telling you, your karma is gonna come for you, Granny. It's going to get you.
What's wrong with Ash? She's mentally fucking deranged and she's obsessed. Brittany's not even talking about me, but Ash has to make it about me. But I'm the obsessed one, Ash? No, that's you. You bring me up every fucking where you go.
No, there's nothing wrong with being a traditional stay-at-home mom. Not at all. I'm going to tell you something, though. These people, she don't hurt me. My kids know how I feel about them. They know how I feel about them, and I know how they feel about me, and that's all that matters. And then
and Brittany, let me tell you something. All bullshit aside, if you would stop entertaining them, I would stop going after you. I really would stop content on you if you stop entertaining these obsessed assholes. But as long as you keep entertaining them, I'm going to keep entertaining you. Your choice.
Yeah, while y'all are over here talking shit about my kids aren't going to go to college, they're not
Your kids aren't going to college, Brittany. You've already stated that.
going to succeed. My kids are doing damn good, all of them.
Really, Britt? They're doing real good. Your daughter, not so much. And your boys aren't going to college. What the fuck are you talking about? They just finished high school. One of them just finished high school. How great could they be doing? I mean, give me a fucking break.
Every last one of them.
And you keep convincing yourself of that.
Freaking psychopaths.
Pathetic.
You're pathetic.
Now's not the time for your shit, Shelby.
You're
not the time.
pathetic.
She's already having issues with the new car.
No,
of course
I'm
she is.
not.
And her tooth was hurting again the other day.
Who
Oh,
said that?
your teeth hurt me.
Where have y'all heard me say that I've had issues with my new car? When have I said that?
We didn't say that you said that, but it didn't sound like a good car. It sounded like an old beat up truck.
God, the lies. I can't with these. This bitch, the truth. Y'all want to talk about somebody who lies? The truth is not in this chick. My car. When have I said shit's wrong with my car? It drives phenomenal. I love it. The gas prices are a son of a bitch, but I mean, the car is great. Not once.
They're so obsessed with every little detail.
Every detail. They want to find something wrong with everything. What?
Hey, you know what, Beekj? If you didn't lie so much, they wouldn't have anything to find.
Why are you so upset?
Because what they do to me that they don't do to you, they just make up shit when it comes to me. When it comes to you, they don't need to make up anything because you just lie that much.
Obsessed with me?
They hate themselves so much that
God.
they're trying to live for somebody else.
It's
you know?
got to be.
Your life must be horrible.
I cannot. She knows your tooth was bothering you the other day. These people are scary. Jeez.
Maybe because Brittany talked about it?
I mean, hey, this is what they want to sit and talk about all day, y'all. All I heard you say is that you're still getting used to it. Yeah, I like my car. I think it, it's a good vehicle. It works for us. Might not be the same one I have next year. I don't know.
What happened to
Can you imagine talking about getting a new car and you might get a new one next year? What the fuck are you talking about, Brittany?
the trailer here stuff?
I got to go do it.
Did they set you up an appointment?
Probably if I called.
Okay,
They
what
were
was
supposed to. I mean, hey, this is what they want to sit and talk about all day, y'all. All I heard you say is that you're still getting used to it. Yeah, I like my car. I think it, it's a good vehicle. It works for us. Might not be the same one I have next year. I don't know.
What happened to the trailer here stuff?
I got to go do it.
Craig said, what happened with the mechanic yesterday? She said, I have to go do it. Why do you need a mechanic with a brand new car?
Did they set you up an appointment?
Did he fix you up with a rental?
Probably if I called.
Probably if I call. Why would you need a mechanic on a new car already?
They were supposed to. Yeah, I need to go get a hitch. Is that what it's called? A hitch?
Trailer.
Got to go get a hitch on it.
Why would you need a hitch on it? Are you towing something? And why would you need a mechanic for a hitch?
And don't worry about where my kids sleep. Y'all are fucked in the head.
We already know where your kids sleep, Britt.
Truly.
They want to live through you.
She's like,
every smell and every taste.
she said she slept by her little boy the other night. Did the baby sleep, the non-existent baby sleep in the bassinet on the other side? Maybe she did.
No, she's in the NIC unit.
Why the fuck are you worried about it? The toe talk last night and the laughter.
And here's Ash again. She can't let up. She's got to take the conversation to talk about me. You see this. This is like in real time. This is fucking weird. But everyone else is obsessed, right, Ash? You fucking psychotic bitch.
You wipe with your left hand or your right hand? I gotta know.
Oh my God. The toe talk last night and the laughter really triggered the old cow. Oh,
Ash, you wish I was a cow? That would be you. You're fucking meth head. And Ash, seethering? No, never. As I said, the only thing seethering me is how fucking obsessed you are with me and have been for years. So that just tells me, Ash, you're extremely jealous of me and you wish you could be me. Because I can't imagine why you would want to bring me up constantly, Ash. You're getting wet just waiting for Brittany to talk about me. It's like you're literally having a fucking orgasm over it. Are you playing with yourself right now, Ash? I bet you are. I bet every time I go live, you sit there and play with yourself and just dream of me.
Over there. It was entertaining watching her pretend to not be bothered yet seething at the same time.
Ash, I could care less.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Well, you could keep imagining because nothing.
I can only imagine.
Me too.
Well, you might want to watch it yourself, Britt, because no.
Never seen nothing like it.
Oh,
you in reality should try out for to be like the next scary creatures in a scary movie.
Oh, really? Should we?
And Brittany looks like she'd come from like if they made a movie about like Chernobyl or The Hills Have Eyes again or something, she'd fit right in.
Oh, okay. Okay, bish. Says the woman who looks like Golem. She said if The Hills Have Eyes, I'd fit right in. While you're sitting over there with Clue and Cletus.
Wondered about every little thing.
Sitting over there with Clue and Cletus in a damn picture.
Y'all stalking us like y'all sitting on the hills. Y'all the eyes watching us.
Granny's in a damn picture looking like Violet Baudelaire from the damn Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Damn. You're blue as hell. And it looks like you want to talk about somebody's teeth. It looks like you're missing a tooth in your picture.
All she does, like her only comeback is going after people's looks that are better looking than her. Brittany, it's not a good look. Everybody knows what you look like. It is not a good look. It's not earning you any brownie points. And you really come out looking jealous as fuck.
G-dubs. Is that why you don't cam up? Why don't you cam up and show your face? I cam up. I ain't ashamed of what I look like at all. You know what else I don't have to do? I don't have to take an image of you and botch it through AI to make you look fucked up.
That's not an AI picture, Brett. That was you.
I don't got to do that. Oh, I'm not going to stoop to her level, Chloe Joe.
But you already have, because that's all you do is talk about looks.
Nope. Granny should spend her time at anger management classes rather than YouTube. She is if she don't calm down. She absolutely is. Does GW realize she's about the only one sitting over here now? Right. I don't believe so. I don't think she realizes that. But you're beautiful the way you are. I know how frustrating that people do that, but you're better than that girl. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do that with their. No, I don't got to do that. That's one thing you'll never see me do.
Brittany, that's all you do is all of a sudden you going after people's looks. Like you have no room to talk. You don't go after someone's looks if you're not better looking than them.
Do is take photos of other people and botch them. That
Brittany, it's not botched. It's you.
reeks of being insecure when you have to do that. I bet that side is dealing with a lot of blood pressure issues over the last year and a half. No way they aren't.
Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why they'd be dealing with blood pressure issues.
The cow is running a picture through AI and it says the baby was not newborn and is 3 to 6 months.
Damn.
What do you mean, Misty? The picture of Emily that I shared last
My
night?
babies are so big they don't even show.
I
the
mean,
newborns.
yeah, she is. She's what, 9 pounds now. So I mean, but
Yeah,
okay.
newborn.
Which cow, Misty? Which one?
Well, let's see. Granny's not fat. I'm not fat. Clue's thinner than you. So the only cow that I see is you.
The baby came home and is now walking. Oh God. I think it's childish too. Num Num's looking all Frodo Baggins over there.
I really don't get why they're so upset. They're just two losers. I mean, nobody's special. It is.
I don't know either.
Insane.
I wish you'd move the fuck on. It'd be nice.
A lot
Frodo
of people to be
Baggins.
jealous of. I mean,
Frodo
I'd be jealous of somebody
Baggins.
that's got shit going on.
I'd say that's a pretty smart baby if she's walking already, right, DJ? That pics need no artificial botching. They do that naturally. Brittany, can you tell me where the video of Justin is? It's on Granny's or Clutched in Pearls. I listen. I think Justin.
You can show the thumbnail without playing it.
Justin
It's not
for
gonna get you in
all.
trouble.
Yeah, look.
Just show them the thumbnail.
Yeah, just go to Justin's channel. That's all. Justin for all.
As long as you don't play it, you're not stealing any content.
Yeah. Diana says, I can't believe what I just heard.
Most attention anyway. Then.
Yeah. Which one, Diana? What Diana?
Yeah,
One famous baby. Turn the page. Yeah, she's famous. Me and Craig said she must be something special because these people just.
I think so. She looks like Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Big old eyes.
Leave my baby alone.
I think she looks unique. I've never seen a baby look like that.
She's so pretty. She's so pretty.
Her alien head.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like a magical glowworm.
You think so? Just cute.
You remember the little glowworms when we were kids?
Yeah, that's what you used to call Neely.
Wait, what was that tip? She said Laura had no idea where my baby is. Well, if it's with you at home, I thought BJ bust it. She busts herself all the time.
I'm imagining a little baby in diaper walking across the stage with their diploma. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But you did not just say the hills have eyes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she looks deformed.
I'm
I'm shocked more people don't really. I mean, look, this is it's her twin.
I actually thought they were talking about the baby when I heard this before.
I'm just saying.
I look deformed.
Is this the family that was at the hospital? Looks just like you.
You still got my charm?
Look, she said this looks just like me. Hold on.
Okay. Looks like Two-Face Batman.
I know, right? Oh no, that looks just like me. Okay. Okay, Gollum.
Misty Moonlight says you should report it to the police. Talking on minor children and babies is pathetic. Hoghead running a baby pic through what the fuck? Why is this a police issue? This is bullshit on the internet. Why would somebody call the police? Like, this is who supports Britney. The dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
I had a feeling done for a tooth yesterday. Oh, that's funny. You should report, or that's not funny that you got a feeling. I'm glad you got a feeling done. I'm sorry. I'm still over here laughing about the Hills Have Eyes shit. You should report it to the police. Talking on minor children and babies is pathetic. Hoghead running a baby pic through AI. What the fuck? Oh, so Big N ran the baby picture through AI. Okay. What is wrong with y'all? Yeah, Diana.
They want to live vicariously through you.
Jeez.
They want to be a normal person. They're tired of being
Look,
weirdos.
poor little girl. Looks just like Brittany.
Oh, you. Mm.
Oh my Lord.
I'm telling you. That her face is odd.
My face is
I
odd.
mean, does anybody else notice that her face is uneven? I'm
My
dead ass
face-
serious.
My face is uneven. Okay.
Guys, ever notice her face droops?
My
Well, that's
face
just 'cause
droops.
It's a permanent frown.
Yeah, but
My face droops. Okay.
Then they try to be you, right?
Yeah.
They try to find something small and funny, like with the toe thing. Trying so hard.
Right.
If it
Whatever.
was funny, I laughed.
I mean, yeah, whatever lie she needs to tell herself to make herself feel better. My face droops. I look like the Hills Have Eyes, but you won't even turn your camera on, Granny.
And it's not like we're the best looking people in the world. That's not our point. The point is you're over
No.
here going real life as hard as you can, trying to hurt people's brand new children and
Right.
their family. It's called CPS on us and whatever else. And what have we ever done other than say somebody looked funny? You know?
Right, exactly. Ash, she's talking about me.
And they get so fucking upset because like, oh, you look funny.
Right.
Oh my God. Destroy the children. Destroy the family. And the most we've ever done to anybody was just said, you look funny.
Exactly. Yep.
And it makes it so funny every time you flip out about it.
Yep. Is she talking about the baby or you? Good Lord, does she see what she's
Wait,
sitting
did I
next to?
Hold on.
She's talking about me.
Did I just miss what I was looking for?
Oh my Lord.
I'm telling you. That her face is odd.
My face is
I
odd.
mean, does anybody else notice that her face is uneven? I'm
My
dead ass
face-
serious.
My face is uneven. Okay.
Guys, ever notice her face droops?
My
Well, that's
face
just 'cause
droops.
It's a permanent frown.
Yeah, but
My face droops. Okay.
Could we get some members in here? I feel like nobody loves me. We need more members. We got to get more members. We got to get more members in Discord. Come on, guys. Where's the memberships? I'm trying to grow here.
Then they try to be you, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to find something small and funny, like with the toe thing. Trying so hard.
Right.
If it
Whatever.
was funny, I laughed.
I mean, yeah, whatever lie she needs to tell herself to make herself feel better. My face droops. I look like the Hills Have Eyes, but you won't even turn your camera on, Granny.
And it's not like we're the best looking people in the world. That's not our point. The point is you're over
No.
here going real life as hard as you can, trying to hurt people's brand new children and
Right.
Okay, did you guys hear what he just said? This is some of it. He was like, hold on, let me back that up. Why does she always have closed caption off?
Okay.
guys ever notice her face droops?
My
Well, that's
face
just 'cause
droops.
It's a permanent frown.
Yeah, but
My face droops. Okay.
Then they try to be you, right? They're
Yeah.
trying to find
Thank you, Adrian. been with you from the start. I do listen to all your lives, but sometimes you have great control of your lives, so there's nothing for me to add. I don't have great control tonight.
Something small and funny, like with the toe thing. Tried so hard.
Right.
If it
Whatever.
was funny, I laughed.
I mean, yeah, whatever lie she needs to tell herself to make herself feel better. My face droops. I look like the hills have eyes, but you won't even turn your camera on, Granny.
And it's not like we're the best looking people in the world. That's not our point. The point is you're over here going real life as hard as you can, trying to hurt people's brand new children and
Right.
And you go real life and you try to hurt people's real life. This is what I'm talking. Does he not know what she's done? It's not them trying to hurt their real life, Craig. Your girlfriend has tried to hurt their real life. And she's going along with it like, yeah, Craig, haha.
Their family, she called CPS on us and whatever else. And what have we ever done other than say somebody looked funny?
Right.
What have we ever done besides say what someone looks like? Really, Craig? You want to know something? The only thing Clue has ever done is talk shit on the internet. That's it. That's all she's ever done. What your girlfriend has done has gone far beyond that. You are in court because you threatened Julie. But now, all you've ever done was just talk shit on the internet. And your girlfriend sits here and agrees with you. This is when I realized, Craig, you were being totally fucking lied to.
Right, exactly.
And she's like, right, exactly. You're right, Craig. That's all we've ever done. We've never done anything. We've just sit back and just, just talk shit about people. Oh, I agree, Sally.
Ash, she's talking about me.
And they get so fucking upset because oh, you look funny.
Right.
Oh my God. Destroy the children. Destroy the family. And the most we've ever done to anybody was just said, you look funny.
Exactly. Yep.
And it makes it so funny every time you flip out about it.
Yep. Is she talking about the baby or you? Good Lord, does she see what she's sitting next to? She's talking about me. She's saying I look like the hills have eyes and my face droops. Hey, Smiley. I mean, Clue's eyeball seemed to have gotten loosened or something. They are wobbly as hell.
She's the most sensitive about her fucking race.
Oh my God, she's so bothered by you saying she's a Neanderthal. She broke out with her 23andMe today, and
who is she talking about, by the way? I never caught who she was talking about.
She's like, finger bangs, because that's what she calls you. And she said, hey, finger bangs, this is for you. I only got 17% Neanderthal on mine.
Holy shit. Are you sure?
That's what she said.
No
I swear.
17%, that's insanely high.
Oh, there you go. I thought so. I mean, I don't know, but
if you have 2%, that's a lot. Are you sure?
She said 17% Neanderthal.
No way.
She did.
No.
Yes, she did.
You're playing.
I shit you not. Put a one in chat if one of y'all.
In a fucking museum if
she was probably joking.
You might be wrong.
Where she said that?
No, I've never heard of anybody have more than 2% Neanderthal.
Put a butterflies are
There's no way.
Yeah. Yes, she did.
No. I mean, maybe you'll be super famous if you send that into Jerry Springer, bro. Good for you.
Laura said, I've never talked about Brittany's baby. Reminded me of Bill Clinton. What? Nuh-uh. Stop, Ash.
She's going.
Brittany, I'm going to say it again because Ash is on too much meth to catch it. I do not speak about your baby, Brittany. I speak about your lies. Big, big difference. If I was going to speak about your baby, that would be like, your baby's ugly, your baby's cute, your baby's got twisted hands, your baby's it got a weird shaped head. Your baby looks like it. That would be talking about your baby. I have never done that, ever. The only thing I have said is that your baby is in the NIC unit and you're a liar. That's all I've ever said. I have never said anything about the baby. I could, but I have more class than that. So no, I stand by that, Britt. I haven't spoke about your baby. I've spoke about your lies.
He'll be on the next aliens tabloid. The little tabloid you see at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Woman found. 17 either you're lying or she's lying. No way.
Greg, you, I'm telling you, she said
Let
17.
me look it up, but I'm telling you, like, nobody. What's the highest current living percent of Neanderthal genes in the world?
How could we tell if she was Neanderthal or a woolly mammoth? She said 17. And there's certain likeness mammoth.
Hell, if she's got 7%, that would still be record breaking.
She sure did say she's never talked about the baby. Y'all, I cannot. When did she say that, Janelle?
You've
When
never talked about the baby?
Oh my
or somebody
Lord.
else?
Big
Brittany, in case you missed it the first 13 times, I'm going to say one last time. Talking about the baby would be talking about their sickness, their physical attributes, ugly, cute, ET, phone home. There's a million things that I could say. That would be talking about the baby. Not even clothes. It's missing its toes. It looks like, Neanderthal, whatever. That would be talking about the baby. I have never done that, ever. Only thing I have said is that the baby is in the NIC unit and you're a liar. That's not speaking of the baby. So maybe it's just a miscommunication, but again, I use intelligence and your chat is a bunch of fucking dumbasses. That's the difference.
Toe said she's never talked about the baby.
I never said shit about that baby.
That's what somebody said. They said it reminded them of when Bill Clinton was like, I did not have relations with that woman. Janelle, I was stunned. Literally, my jaw is still over there on the floor somewhere. It's got to be early onset dementia or something.
Are you serious, Amber? I could never write like that, ever.
This is bad. When did she say that, y'all? Last night?
That happens.
Last night.
Especially if you got bad chemicals in your body.
After she talked about the baby for over.
Really? I talked about the baby for an hour? You sure about that, Britt? I'm sorry. You sure about that, Ash? I didn't talk about the baby for an hour. I may have talked about Brittany's lies for an hour, but no, I didn't talk about the baby for an hour. Nice try, though. But I guess when you smoke enough meth like you do, it affects your brain. I get it.
For an hour?
Did she say shit? I never said shit.
What, bro? And then one of my friends told me today she's threatening me.
They all passing my picture around.
She's threatening.
Favorite picture.
Which one of the baby?
The one
well, Biggin ran it through AI, so yeah, I guess so. And I bet you didn't find that picture nowhere either, did you, Biggin? Because that's our baby.
She's special.
She is perfect, and I hate that they screenshotted that and took it.
I don't mind. Like I said, like once they start going to school, you don't want them to know what they look like.
No.
But they're gonna be with us 24/7 till then.
Yep, sure.
Oh, I absolutely agree with that, Sally. And I said that too privately.
For real, my kids don't get out of my sight. So,
she's got perfect hairline, tiny little forehead. Her forehead will be smaller than yours. She's tiny little forehead, wasn't she?
It's pretty.
A big old Yoda eyes.
Who cares what people look like? Well, I mean, listen, you take that up with G-Dubs over there saying I look like heels have eyes. Who cares what people look like? Jealous much? I believe that she is. And by the way, all those saying you can have people in the OR during ER cesarean isn't always true. Depends on the situation. As a nurse, it is a fact. And let me tell you something. I've said this since day one. My daughter was going to be in there. They would not
I'll be right back. I gotta let the dog out.
let her. They would not allow anybody into the OR because it was an emergency C-section. They didn't want anybody to be in there, and something happened because they were having to take me
See this?
under.
Hold on, it's so dark you can't see.
And
look, he grabs the middle of.
oh my God.
You never see that before?
Sweet little baby Yodas. Right, it's surgery.
Look, he puts him in the shit.
That's cute. And the thing is too, like, you keep getting hung up on Craig. If you really think for 1 minute that he didn't go to the hospital and see his baby, you're fucked up in the head. My God.
They've been so fucked up for so long, like, it don't even do anything.
My whole
I don't know
family.
why he still get himself.
Because they said that there was nobody at the hospital, that nobody came, and that I'm a miserable person, that basically nobody wanted to be up
We
there
know the
with me.
truth.
Who said that? Nobody ever said that.
And I mean, if you've watched this long enough, you know these people just constantly fucking lie. We proved it over and over and over again. If you still believe it, you want to listen to it, you know, that's on you.
And
But
Notorious,
it doesn't even faze me anymore. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't even take it seriously.
Notorious, she's so full of shit. She's so full of shit, threatening.
They've got no content.
At no point did I said I would have to go real life. Ash, keep my fucking name out of your slimy, meth-infested mouth. That's not what I said at all. Never said that I had to go real life. I said I already knew. And I said if Brittany wants to challenge me, I'll show her how I know.
And everybody see that.
Right.
You can't see that they've got nothing without us. And the crazy thing is, like, why are you even making your content about us? Like, you come on camera once in a while. There's nothing to see. It's really kind of sad and boring, you know. I mean, thanks for, you know, all the attention.
Right.
And the most we ever say is somebody's ugly, you know?
Yeah.
I think the worst thing I've ever said was, you know, maybe somebody needs to get their computer checked.
My God, Ghost Rider. Brittany, I finally found it. It was on Justin for All Short. He was just showing proof that Kelsey and Samantha didn't even know about the pregnancy as they were accused of, is how I read it. No, they knew I was pregnant. Let me see. Oh, that is absolutely so interesting. Yeah, she threatened it. She threatened to prove that the baby's still in the NICU if you keep pushing. Not sure how she thinks she can do that. Poor little Laura is always getting pushed into being a shitbag. Fucking Laura, move on.
Somebody's making her do it.
I don't know. Ain't nobody making her do nothing. She's a real lifer. But the fact that she thinks she's going to threaten me.
Like you just read, you said somebody's pushing her into it.
Yeah.
I'm not threatening you. It came across me that I can easily prove it. You don't know. I mean, the internet's a big place, and you just don't know who people know. As a matter of fact, Dayton's in North Carolina right now on a trip with his friends, staying at a friend's house right in North Carolina. You just never know who people know, Brittany. That's all I'm saying. You never know who works certain places. You just never know. All I said was, I know your baby's in the NICU. Do you want me to fucking prove it? That's all I said. That has nothing to do with going real life, calling the hospital. All I said was, do you want me to actually fucking prove it? Keep pushing, keep lying, and I will fucking prove it.
I'm sure they're trying to say, you know, put the proof out. Go ahead, Laura. Go ahead.
There you go. I got the permission.
Go ahead. Let me see, girl.
You sure you want it?
Let me see, girl. Bria, I also had an emergency C-section with exactly with my fifth one, and had normal vaginal deliveries with the other 4 due to toxemia and preeclampsia. So you know how bad that is, butterflies. It sucks so bad, you guys. She can hang using her toes, Dee Dee.
Well, the one toe.
The one toe, Dee Dee.
Dee Dee, you were a Patreon in 2019. Dude, get the fuck over me. I don't even know who the fuck you are. And you are still hooked on me from 2019. Dude, it's 2026. That's 7 years. And you're still obsessed. Girl, move on. Like, that's fucking weird.
The one toe. Oh, that's funny. Y'all are funny. She got so mad about that last night.
I did not get so mad, Britt. Watch for yourself. I don't get mad over stupid fucking shit. I'm not you.
Damn, she got mad about that.
I did not get. See, here we go. An hour ago, you didn't even watch it. But now, an hour later, now you just know I got so mad. You obviously didn't watch it, Britt, because I didn't get mad. It's the exact same way I am now.
This is so funny.
Laura, you're a low cow.
Children.
I'm a low cow. Are you looking in a mirror? Like, seriously, are you looking in a mirror?
And our household, you know, damaged shit that could get our children taken away. But
try him.
We say the funniest shit about our one little toe. Oh my God, we're horrible people.
Yeah. You come after our babies. You talk shit about our home.
I talk shit about your home because it's nasty. I haven't said shit about the baby, but if you want to, I can. I have said that you're a fucking pathological liar, and that is true. Show me something I haven't that's not true. I said your baby's in the NICU, which is true. What have I said that hasn't been true, Britt? Hey, D.
You talk shit about us as people.
And they talk shit about me, and
we made fun of your blue toe.
I don't give a fuck about my toe, Brittany. Show your feet, bitch.
That damn hammer toe.
I will take a hammer toe over Craig's small penis any day. I will also take my feet over your nasty ass feet any day. So again, Brett, before you talk about someone else's feet, let's see yours. Because I guarantee you my feet are way cuter.
That one little hammer toe.
Bubblegum paint job. She got to go.
Ice cream paint
You
job.
want somebody to suck that toe.
Oh, Craig.
And Brett, at least I can see my toes.
My blueberry paint toe.
How tall is Craig? She seems to think he's only 5'5". No, Craig's like 5'11". He's
now Craig's 5'11". A year ago, Craig was 5'6". Now he's 5'11".
Reason for you to fucking move on.
Yeah.
If I'm a midget, why you stuck, bro?
Who thinks Craig's short?
So stop fucking tripping over me.
He towers over me. He's taller than I am. That's all that matters to me. Oh, and look at there. CPS Lyra's big toe reports.
Big toe reports on the scene.
That's no little toe. Look, Rick. Oh, hammer toe. Brett, please watch, especially with Craig. These people like to twist words and listening to every single word. They are obsessed. Oh, it's okay. We ain't talking about nothing bad. We laughing about hammer toes. Right, Luminous? Why are people worrying about my man's height? Lord.
Oh my God, nobody's worrying about little Dick's height, Brittany. You make everything about you. It is sick. Absolutely sick.
It shows, man. They're all obsessed.
There's more than that. The one eye is lower than the other, like the Goonies.
One eye.
Your chin's heavy. It's too heavy.
Stop.
You're so fucked up for that.
Gimme Num Num said one of my eyes is lower than the other.
I'm going in live.
Well, damn. Thank y'all for letting me know that I got a droopy eye. A heads up would have been nice. Shit. I figured he was taller because y'all were in the pic or still shot from your porch camera, and he's clearly taller. Yeah, he is. Did you look? Oh, no, Mad Beads. I didn't. Hold on. I got a droopy eye now? Shit. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Diana. Let's see. Porch camera. Is 5'2" and jobless. Let them think whatever they want. Yeah, girl.
JP, Craig is jobless.
He's 5'2". He's jobless. My baby's in the NICU, not home with us.
Your baby is in the NICU. Craig is jobless. Keep telling the truth.
What else is it? I mean, y'all think whatever the fuck you want to think. I'm going to go check Laura's stream and see how many times that host said it. Yes, please do. I'd like to know.
Yeah, please do, Ash. Can't wait to hear it.
Good to see you, JP. Diana, did you hear that? 254 times. 254. I've never in my life.
Oh, man. It's a shame. So sad.
So sad.
It is. I couldn't imagine just being so, ugh. Just, ugh. And on top of that, you're miserable, you're lousy, you're just horrible. All around horrible. Like even right now, why are you tuning into what we're saying, bitch?
Because you won't
so quick to defend.
Because you won't stop talking about me. You obsessed heathen. You can't keep my name, my picture, my anything out of your mouth. Nothing.
Well, gee, that sounds familiar, doesn't it, Britt?
You got to talk about me 24/7, 365.
Sounds like the people you play.
Why is that?
I asked the same question, Britt. Why is that? And why do you continue to play them?
Bitch. Why can't you stop talking about me?
I say the same things.
Why can't you stop talking about my kids?
They don't talk about your kids, Britt.
Because you are infatuated.
Now, I'll show you infatuation. Talking about someone for 7 years, that's infatuation. Talking about someone every day for 5 years, that's infatuation. Not them.
You thought Granny was an older lady? Stop. JP. I cannot. JP said, why does her head look like Dan Aykroyd in the comment? I cannot. I cannot with you.
Yarn, there was one live. I think she was at like 512 in like an hour and a half. I mean, it's bad.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, she's so mad. Why are you so mad?
And everything we said today, and the one thing she had to defend was Craig was at the hospital, so was my family. Yeah, that tells me they weren't. That tells me they absolutely were not. I'm glad some.
Why are you so mad?
I don't know. Why would she be so mad, Britt? I couldn't possibly imagine why GW would be so mad. Probably for the same reason you're going to be really, really mad when those lawyer bills finally get to you.
Why do you care if Craig and my family was at the hospital? Do you hear how angry she got?
Again, I know you're dumb, but let me explain it in layman's terms so you understand. I'll talk slowly. Nobody cares about the baby being at the hospital nobody cares about who was at the hospital. It's the fact that you lie. Lie. You lie. And then you lie again. And then you change a story. Then you lie again. That's why.
You know what I haven't asked at all? And you know what I don't give a shit about? Who was at the hospital with you? I don't care. Why?
They don't care either, Britt. It's about your lying.
Why are you so worried about what's going on in my life? All you got to do is actually watch the ones who are asking about who. I'm not all up in their shit. You don't see me asking.
They don't talk about it.
What Clue did with her day, or what GW did with her day, or what she did over the weekend. Nobody gives a fuck. I don't care. Stop talking about me.
They don't talk about it.
It ain't that hard.
I mean, you guys see it. I'm telling you. She's deformed looking. Oh, holy shit. Thank you, Pretty Is. First off, I missed
Lisa is a big time granny hater.
it.
Looking.
For the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Righteous. She's pure garbage. She really is, Pretty Is.
You're so upset.
Oh, look at that, Brittany. Look at that. Dash for cash. Woo! Thank you, Pretty Is and Petty. Hell yeah. Shelby.
Anybody that's buying this is a grift. If nobody's saying shit about her getting money. Like, she's sitting there. Listen to her screaming in her microphone. Why are you screaming in your microphone? Nobody cares that you're getting money. Bash for cash. I don't care.
What the hell?
Dude, that one time somebody called her trash and she lost her mind.
That's because she is trash. Just like she thought it was suitable for me to say she's a fat, wasteful piece of shit. Then she said it hit to the.
Dude, that one time somebody called her trash and she lost her mind.
That's because she is trash. Just like she thought it was suitable for me to say she's a fat, wasteful piece of shit. Then she said it hit to the core of the identity of who I am.
Yeah, that's
Who the fuck? I never said that. Can you talk? Do you know how to form your words at all in the least little bit? Dirty people get seed, if I heard. I don't know. I don't. To be perfectly honest with you, yes, she does sound manic, JP. She absolutely sounds manic as fuck.
Gee, I wonder why. Why would she possibly sound manic? Why would she possibly be upset? Why would she possibly have anger issues? Gee, I wonder. Fucking idiots.
I don't know about the whole C. diff thing. I'm not even going to go there, but I will tell you that I will say this. When I said that real life shit hadn't happened, I meant CPS. You know, when you were saying that my kid's school wasn't called, it absolutely was fucking called. And
Lisa, they won already. Everyone seems to forget this. Granny has won already. She's won every case that's filed, from the declaratory all the way to the Rico. Granny, it won all of them. Now it's just a matter of working out payments.
you know it. Like I said, that pretty much sat there and made shit up as they went, just bouncing lies off each other. Oh, yeah. I mean, what's the most they can say? They're sitting there calling me a trash bag, right? She calls me trash every day. I mean, but you got to think about it. Like, I'm such garbage. I'm such a piece of trash. I'm a low life. I'm good for nothing. But this is all she talks about. This is it. You tune in to G Dubs, and this is what she's talking about. Brittany, the C diff is your fault, so you may as well talk about it. For shame, Brittany, how dare you give someone the shits and shits? Oh my God, tell me she.
And Lisa, I absolutely agree with you, but it's still going to be on the record. Whether she ever gets paid or not is a whole different story, but it's still going to be on Brittany's permanent record. She's going to have this default that she can't even claim bankruptcy for. So just knowing that win is good enough.
She's not blaming me for that. Oh my God. GW has always been nasty, but with the co-host, big one makes the rage worse. She wants to impress. Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely, Izzy. GW says that she will continue talking about you when this court shit is over. It's all about money for her. Yeah, Amanda. That's what she said. Said she.
And you think Brittany's talking about me for the fun of it? You don't think Brittany has made money talking about me? She sure as fuck has.
She's gonna make all the money off of it, off of talking about me.
Not a good argument at all.
It actually helps me.
Yeah.
Tennessee sweetheart, welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. You admitted that that's what you identify as. So, of course, we identify you as such, too.
I never fucking it. What are you talking about? You're
Well, thank you so
goofy
much,
as
Teddy.
fuck.
That was so kind of you.
You are so goofy.
Calling her trash is like calling Amber Heard a victim. Victim of their own selves, right?
You're a victim of your own self. Why did you blot your face out of that picture you showed earlier? Just curious. Yes, all of the stress and turmoil she heard is likely a factor in her Wait a minute. All the stress and turmoil she heard is a likely factor in her contract. A bacteria. Sure, lady. Not really how bacteria works, but I digress. Wait a minute. Because I thought she said she had something else. I don't know. Look, I don't care. I don't even care. That's her problem. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh my God, Phoebe, it'll never happen. I would love to see GW came up with no filter. One thing that you will not see is this bitch. She will not turn her phone on.
Brittany, all you use is a filter. What the fuck are you talking about?
Or turn her camera on and stream with her face. I have never seen her cam up one time with a filter, without a filter. While she talks about me and says my eye droops and I look like the hills have eyes or whatever the fuck she's saying, I'll turn my camera on. Y'all seen me do it many times.
What? Dude froze me, bro.
GW needs to show the receipts that she was in the hospital. I didn't believe she ever was. I don't either.
Oh.
And that's my.
And this is the dumbest thing I ever heard. And you guys will hear why in a second.
Right. I don't believe you was in the hospital either. Sure don't. She said she had C. diff. Now I knew someone who had C. diff and they were on their deathbed.
Granny said she was on her deathbed.
Nearly. They said that it was the worst pain and illness that
which is what Granny said as well.
They had, that the doctors only came in hazmat suits.
And Granny said that too, that she was in a separate section or whatever. And it was like poison control. Everything that you just said, Ash, Granny has said. I don't know why you lie like this. Like, you're such a fucking idiot.
Suits. Whoa. It's extremely contagious. The person I knew said death may have been easier to deal with. I heard it's bad.
And Granny said all of that.
CPS Laura's big toe. It's karma. But in all truth, it's not something to joke about.
You know what? Like Brittany, like I think all karma's coming. Believe that.
Right, Amanda. That was my thoughts too. That was absolute my thoughts too. PJ, there's a channel, I can't remember the name, but where you click on more, there's names, and mine was one of them. It's Brown Eyes. I think your name's on it too. What is that, Brown Eyes? What is that? Hang on.
Okay, to say that we're sleeping with court staff.
Wait a minute.
Like, you would think that comment would have been way more important than something GW is saying. I mean, Brittany, your mod is telling you, or not your mod, your member is telling you that there's a channel that has your mod's names on it, and you're so wrapped up in GW that you're completely ignoring it. She's saying that there's some channel that is not looking good, and you just completely fucking ignore it.
It's not like she had to drive to New Jersey. All she had to do was turn on a fucking device and appear, you know.
Well, and she had her device on.
Oh,
She
okay.
was just on the wrong stream. She was on her lap instead of her.
Right, that's right. What an idiot.
And then you said, what was it that I want everyone to just drill this in your head. We always tend to forget things. I want this drilled into everyone's head.
Oh
What
my
was
God.
it that you said when you called the prosecutor, BJ, that you just had a new baby, you had the right date, right? Nothing past that. You mixed up the dates because you.
Why do you fake your accent? That's what I want to know.
Like, what in the fuck does her accent have to do with anything? Like, what the fuck?
Can somebody ask Big in that? Why do you fake your accents?
Brittany, stay out of drama because you're the worst fucking. You cannot drag a fucking rug. You're that bad. But on that note, I am exhausted. And I told you, I actually went a little longer than I was going to, but I said, I'll take half. Just Irish can have the other half tomorrow because I got to be up for work. And I got to be up at 7, and it's already 2. I'm fucking tired. I was going to say something else. Fuck me. Oh my God, there was something I was going to say. Shit. Oh. No, it was like something important. I know I'm going to remember as soon as I get off the live. Fuck. Did you let both dogs in? Well, where's Buka? What?
In my room.
Oh, he's in?
Yeah.
All right. Shit. I honestly cannot remember. It's on the tip of my tongue too. Shit. So I was gonna end the live. Oh my god, I'm like brain dead. I know, I just can't remember. Fuck. I was looking at the screen. So I'm gonna end the live. I don't remember. I'm at a complete fucking loss. But make sure you hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Lisa. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Nah, it's not a big deal. It's high school. Next year when the twins graduate college, that's a big one. But I honestly can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, well. All right. So make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. I'm a little, we should have gotten some more memberships tonight. I'm a little disappointed. Fuck, what was it? I don't know. I don't remember. All right. I got to get to bed though. I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Don't forget, energycandles.com. 10% off tomorrow till tomorrow. And I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Just Irish will be on tomorrow afternoon. And peace out, bean sprouts.